Dad? What do you reckon, arson?
Breathe deeply.
Oh, it's petrol, same as all the others.
And there were several seats of fire.
So it's the same MO. Do you reckon it's the same guy?
Well, if it is, he's getting a lot more ambitious.
You know, well, arsonists do, don't they? They start out setting light to rubbish bins. They end up wanting to burn down the whole world. And it's an empty building, just like all the others.
Well, John, those buildings weren't just empty, they were derelict. Well, this is a valuable property. A lot of work's been done on it already. I mean, the damage here could run into millions.
Yeah, but like you said, he's just getting ambitious. There were a lot of hoax calls last night.
That's right.
Well, coincidence?
Timing was too good. 4 calls took out every appliance in the area for the vital 20 minutes. By the time the first crew arrived here, all they could do was warm their hands and make sure the fire didn't spread. You heard they found a teenage girl in the show flat?
Yeah, my partner's gone to see her at St. Hughes. You don't know anything about her, do you?
Nothing. Well, I expect she shouldn't have been there.
She's inhaled some smoke, but she's not in any danger. She just needs to sleep off whatever she's taken.
Which is?
Alcohol. Possibly barbiturates. They're doing tests.
So how old is she? About 16?
About that, yeah.
Are there any needle marks?
Haven't found any.
She's a street camper.
A what?
Homeless. It's probably why she was sleeping in the show flat last night.
How do you know she's homeless?
She's just got that look about her. Unwashed and unloved. She didn't have any cash or ID. What do the doctors say about these bruises?
Someone hit her. There's bruises on her arms too, Sarge. Probably hand marks.
Is there any sign of sexual assault?
Nothing obvious. But they haven't done an internal yet, so we can't be sure.
Oh, great, the DCI. We're going to be late.
It's not clear that she had anything to do with the fire. She could have just been having a kick in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah, I think that's likely. Sorry we're late, Gov. We got stuck in some traffic.
Have you talked to the young woman yet?
No, not yet. She's still sleeping off a bender. They said they'd call us as soon as she wakes up. We can't take it any further until then.
Right, we'll put that on ice for now. Let's concentrate on the fire. Now, do you think this arsonist was responsible for the other 5?
It's too soon to be sure. The fire investigation team are there. Forensics are due in later today. So we could know by lunchtime, or it could take until the middle of next week. In the meantime, if you want to know my opinion...
Yeah?
I think this is our guy.
Why?
Arsonists are territorial. They always stick to the same patch. Carpenter's Court was within half a mile of all the other fires. It was on a different scale, yeah, but that's no surprise. Arsonists need bigger and bigger blazes to get the same buzz.
What about the MO?
It's the same, more or less.
All right, but from now on, you report to the DI on this one.
Gov, we're making headway here. I've got a couple of strong suspects. I've got the forensics due in from the fire last week.
That wasn't a reprimand, John. Either you report to the DI or it goes to OCU. Take your pick.
OK.
And the National Crime Faculty are sending over that offender profiler.
You what? Oh, Gov, no.
Talked about this last week. You didn't object then.
I didn't think it'd come to anything.
What's the problem? These profilers have got a good track record on arson, haven't they, Gov?
That's what they said at Bram's Hill.
Yeah, they would say that, wouldn't they?
We're not talking about ivory tower academics here, John. We're talking about coppers. Detective sergeants like yourself. Just so happens that they're trained psychologists.
And they only offer advice. Isn't that right, Gov?
That's right. We call the shots.
This is a big mistake.
He's on his way, John, so get used to the idea.
Well, look, as soon as anything comes in, I want you to call me. No, don't call me at the office. Call me on my mobile. Offender profiling, forensic psychology. It's just voodoo, Kerry. Seen these people in action. They're just overeducated charlatans.
Well, I suppose we'll just have to wait and see, Sarge.
We can wrap this up before a profiler even gets a chance to plug in a laptop. Or before the governor gets a chance to stick his oar in as well. I'm serious, Kerry.
You found the girl because of the security guard Bladwell.
That's right, Gov, yeah. He said that he'd seen somebody up at a window of one of the show flats. I told a couple of firemen. They went and fetched her out.
So she was at risk?
Well, the blaze hadn't reached the flat at that time, but I suppose we hadn't found her.
Where was she?
She's in one of the bedrooms, half under a bed.
Unconscious?
Well, spark out, Gov. Fireman said he thought she was dead.
It says here the security guard turned up in his van.
That's right. Parked it across the street.
Yeah, Tony, am I missing something here? Because if this guy is supposed to be the security guard at Carpenter's Court, what's he doing turning up when the fire's already blazing merrily away?
Probably down the pub, Gov. Has been done.
What you were saying about arsonists being territorial, always setting fires in the same neighbourhood.
Well, it's not a rule, Kerry. It's just the way things usually happen. Why?
Well, knowing that, isn't that what a profiler does? Weren't you using psychology then?
Nobody likes a smart ass, Kerry. Try and bear that in mind.
You could see the flames for miles. Even then, it took us a while to get on site. The gate was locked, so we had to smash that open. Then we had to shift a dumper truck parked on the other side.
So there was no night watchman or security guard?
Didn't see any.
Our crew had been to an old people's home on the far side of Canley Fields. I guess it was a hoax, but we still had to check it. Delayed us by upwards of 15 minutes.
Is that all? All right, thanks a lot, lads.
Someone said the Martian was there.
Yeah, Eddie's right. One of the blokes saw him.
The Martian?
Adam Mars, he's off another planet.
Adam Mars was at the fire last night.
At the back of the crowd as we turned in the gates.
Yeah, I saw him after, just as we were leaving. Everyone else had gone, but he was still hanging around, lurking.
Martian's a bit lurky at the best of times, though, isn't he? Asking half-wit questions.
Yeah, but he's harmless, though.
Is he?
Why don't we pull Mars in now, Sarge? We've got enough.
No, that's all circumstantial, Kay.
But we could question him at least.
Well, don't be too hasty. If I'm going to interview him, I need more than that. Excuse me. Hello? Yes, Gov. Yes, Gov, we've finished with him.
Did he give you anything else, John?
Yeah, nothing new, though. Just stuff that confirms the direction we're already going in, so we haven't cracked the case yet.
OK, here's what I want you to do. I want you to meet me at the offices of James Lester. Yeah, he's in Lansbury Street. He's the developer behind the Carpenter's Court development, all right? I'm on my way there now. I'll see you there.
Thank you. Call you as soon as he knows, OK? Can I help you, sir?
I'm Detective Inspector Deacon from Sunhill. I called earlier to see Mr. Lester.
Of course, he's expecting you. I'll take you through.
Thank you.
Actually, Kerry, I think 3 might be a bit OTT. Will you sit this one out?
Yeah, look, yeah, I've got to go. Yeah, bye. Bye. The whole building's going to have to come down. Grade 2 listed. That was his big selling point.
Where were you last night, Mr. Lester?
Birmingham, on business.
When did you first hear about the fire?
When I got back to the hotel around about midnight, there was a message from Nicola, my secretary. It was too late for me to do anything about it then, so I drove back first thing this morning.
Where were you earlier in the evening, Mr. Lester?
Part of it, I was with your...
Come again?
My car was broken into. I discovered it round about 8:30. I went round to the nearest police station. I was there for almost an hour. It was arson, wasn't it? I can tell from your questions.
Yes, Mr. Lester, it looks like it was.
And you think I had something to do with it?
We're just asking the questions we have to ask, Mr. Lester. We don't think anything yet.
Well, ask away. I'll do whatever I can to help. I heard there was someone in the show flat. Is that true?
Yeah, as a teenage girl. You don't know anything about her, do you?
No. She all right?
Well, she will be.
What was she doing there? Anything to do with the fire?
Excuse me.
We don't know yet. We haven't had a chance to talk to her. Jeez.
Hello, dear Spartan.
Smoke inhalation.
Plus drink and drugs, I think.
What, you sure?
What was she playing at?
Yeah.
We don't know yet. She's still a bit groggy.
Look, I can't actually talk now. Can I
We
call
don't
you
even
back
know
in
her
about
name.
20 minutes?
This is such a shock. This
No,
kind
no,
of thing
don't
just
do
doesn't
that. Just
happen. It's
wait till
so
I call you. Okay. Bye.
I'm afraid that's a very common reaction. Mr. Lester, do you know anything about the security guard who was on duty last night, Tony Bladwell?
Nothing. Security's handled through an agency. Why?
Well, there's some doubts about his whereabouts when the fire broke out. He might have been off-site.
Oh, no. I hope that doesn't affect the insurance.
You well covered?
Well, covered. I don't know how well. Carpenter's Court was a really sweet little development. It would have really set me up.
So, what's he like?
Well, he's not the flash git I was expecting.
Well, his secretary seems to think he walks on water.
I want to see the security guard, Bladwell. You coming?
No, thanks, Gov. There's a few other things that I need to follow up.
Right, I'll see you later.
Yeah, see you later.
Did you get anything useful?
No, not especially. I'm about to now, though. Hi, this is John Boulton here. We spoke a minute ago. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. So how many points? Well, that's brilliant. That's brilliant. Listen, thanks very much for calling me first. OK. Bye. Do you know that container that was found at the fire last week?
What about it?
It's got Adam Mars's fingerprints all over it.
Tony Blackwell.
Yeah?
Detective Inspector Deakin from Sun Hill. Have a word?
Yeah. Come in. I'll just be a second.
Right, okay.
It's all right, Mum. Someone for me. I'll get you a cup of tea later, all right? Come through, Mr. Deakin.
Mr. Blackwell, you're the security guard at Carpenter's Court. You're on duty last night. There's a couple of things I think you can help me clear up. You told an officer that you saw someone in the show flat at the window.
Oh, blur. There and not there.
OK. Mr. Blackwell, you arrived at Carpenter's Court last night in your van at 9:30. Where'd you been? How many people saw you arrive? Am I mistaken?
No.
What, no, you didn't arrive at 9:30 or no, they're mistaken?
Do you know how much they pay me? $3.60 an hour. I have to support myself and my mother on that. Well, she only gets a pension, so I've got another job. Make ends meet.
Doing what?
Same, security.
Where?
Up on the Waybank Industrial Estate factory. It's shut down now, but they still got gear there.
That's where you were last night, is it?
Yeah, I do the rounds of one and...
Deacon? Yeah. All right, I'll be there.
Hello, Adam. Your parents in?
My parents are never at home, Sergeant Boulton.
Oh, that's all right. You're 17 now, aren't you?
Yeah.
Go and put some shoes on.
Why?
Because you're coming down the station to help us with our inquiries. Come on, chop, chop.
When I talked to John Boulton this morning, we just got here, some aspects of the MO were obvious then. The use of petrol as an accelerant, multiple seats of fire. Others were less obvious.
Such as?
Such as the fire started in different places at different times.
So
the arsonist used timing devices.
What do you mean, alarm clock, something like that?
You've been watching too many movies, Chris. No, they wouldn't have to be anything high-tech, and they'd be made of materials that would burn. A rubber band, a box of matches and a cigarette would do. Well, it's clever. It gave the arsonist just enough time to set it all up and clear out the building.
So, what you're saying is that this fire isn't like the other ones?
Nothing like it. Compared to them, this is a highly sophisticated operation. Especially if you consider the hoax calls, and I think we have to.
You telling John Boulton about this?
Not yet, but my colleague's telling your other partner.
Is that Kerry Holmes?
No, one down there.
Oh. There. I'm D.I. Chris Deakin.
DS Viv Hunt, Gov, National Crime Faculty, the offender profiler.
How'd you do?
So it excites you then, does it? Watching things burn?
Not in the way you mean.
Well, tell me what way.
It's not the fires that interest me, it's seeing the firefighters put them out. What's wrong with that?
Nothing. Unless you were the one who started them.
Are you interviewing all the other people that were in the crowd last night?
No, just the ones I know were at all the other fires. And just the one I know likes setting fire to things. You started off with your parents' garden shed, didn't you? Then you moved on to rubbish bins. But that was kid stuff, wasn't it? What then? Oh, yeah, there was that lockup.
That was an accident. I didn't mean the whole thing to go up. It just got out of hand.
It got out of hand? They're going to write that on your tombstone, aren't they, Adam? Or the tombstones of your victims.
What victims?
You start off playing with matches in your own backyard, you end up torching Carpenter's Court.
No, I didn't.
You did £1 million worth of damage and you put some poor kid in hospital. There's one victim for a start.
What kid?
You were there, Adam. Didn't you see your friends carry her out of the fire? She's in a coma, isn't she, Kerry?
She was unconscious.
It's got to stop, Adam, before someone dies.
I didn't do it. I didn't like that fire.
OK. Let's talk about last week. The fire at Colvinder's Mini-Mart.
That makes it sound like a shop. It was derelict. It'd been empty for years. They were going to pull it down anyway.
Is that why you chose it?
I didn't choose it.
We know you set those fires.
I didn't.
What do you know about a 5-litre plastic container that was found in the cellar of that shop?
Nothing.
It had a red plastic handle, screw cap. It had been used to carry petrol. Does that jog your memory at all? Well, that's really strange, because it had melted a bit, but we managed to get forensic evidence off it. Someone had left their fingerprints all over it. Have you got any idea who that might be?
Fire crews were sent to an old people's home, a primary school, a mansion block, and the Royal Thames Infirmary here, 2 streets away from Carpenter's Court, which is also where he made the 999 calls from.
Locations seem to be widely spread.
Very widely spread. For example,
Carry on. Don't mind us.
this one here, the mansion block, 20 yards up the road, they'd have had to send a crew from another area.
So what does that mean? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm DS John Boulton, by the way.
DS Hunt, Viv Hunt, from the National Crime Faculty.
Oh, you're the profiler. Sorry. Didn't realise.
All the locations are the same, as far-flung as they can possibly be. Either that's accidental...
Or it's not, right?
John, did you want something?
Yes, I did, as a matter of fact, Gov. Oh, this is DC Kerry Holmes, by the way. Came to tell you we've got him, Gov.
Got who?
The arsonist. He's downstairs in custody. I came to tell you before we charged him.
How did you manage that?
Well, once we hit him with the forensic.
What forensic?
From the fire last week. Didn't SO3 call you this morning, Gov? Well, anyway, he's coughed to all the arsons.
Including last night?
That's what I said.
Who is he?
He's a young lad called Adam Mars. He's the fireman's friend.
Sorry, what?
He likes hanging around fire stations. He gets off on watching firemen at work. I'm really sorry we didn't move a bit faster. Could have saved you a trip.
Well done, both of you. Do try and keep me up to speed next time.
Well, once the ball started running, we could hardly keep up, could we, Kerry?
Right, Sarge.
Oh, dear. Looks like you're going to have to pack up your laptop and get back to Bram's Hill. Still, another time, eh?
I look forward to that, Sergeant Boulton. Gov, can I ask a favour? It's highly irregular, but since I'm off the case...
What's that?
Could I have a look at... What's his name again, your suspect?
Adam Mars.
Just out of curiosity.
This way. Want to check 10 minutes ago, he was asleep. There you go.
Thank you. You better check that evidence again, Gov. I'm pretty sure the prisoner in that cell didn't set last night's fire.
Witnesses, forensics, and he confessed. What more do you want, just because he doesn't fit some half-baked profile?
I haven't drawn up a profile yet.
Oh, how'd you do it, then? Telepathy, or did you read it in your tea leaves this morning?
John.
Do you know Adam Mars?
No, I've never seen him before. Can I ask a couple of questions?
Far away.
Kerry, do you think Adam Mars is a mature young man?
No, very immature.
Is he popular, lots of friends?
They struck me as a loner, bit of a train spotter, if you like.
Fingerprint evidence links Mars to the arson last week.
That's right.
Apart from his confession, have you any concrete evidence that links him to Carpenter's Court?
We're waiting for the forensic.
So that's a no.
We know he was there, watching.
Of course he was there watching. He's obsessed with firemen.
All right, Viv. I'm going to make this really simple for you, OK? Adam Mars confessed to all the fires.
You know that fire setters often claim ownership of blazes they didn't start. It also occurs to me that if you turn the screws hard enough, you could make a scared, immature kid confess to torching the Brazilian rainforest.
Are you saying I pressurised him?
John, go and get a cup of coffee.
I don't want to get a cup of coffee.
Then go and cool off. I'll sort it. You tell me how you can tell Adam Mars is innocent just by looking at him.
I didn't say he was innocent, Gov. I said he didn't set last night's fire. For a start, he's too young. He may have set all the other fires. They were simple. Carpenter's Court wasn't. It needed planning and patience. Maybe specialised knowledge, too, not the work of a teenager.
I see.
When DS Boulton called Adam Mars a young lad, alarm bells started ringing. Also, if he's obsessed with local firemen, why would he scatter them all over the shop with the prank calls?
Why didn't you mention this before, instead of us all traipsing down to custody?
I want to apologise for that, Gov. It was unprofessional. I could tell DS Boulton felt, well, hostile towards me, so...
You did it to wind him up.
Sorry, Gov.
Worked.
I've met her type before. I mean, what is her problem?
Dunno. PMT, no doubt.
Better than TMT. Too much testosterone.
No, I wish this was hormones, Matt. This is personal. What's happening, Gov?
John, I want you to get yourself down to the hospital. The girl who was in the fire, apparently someone's trying to assault her. Matt, I'd like to speak to Mars again, with Kerry.
Right. Gov?
What was he like when you interviewed him?
Well, he seemed cocky, but underneath once or twice I thought he was going to burst into tears.
Eager to please?
Yeah, just didn't seem to know how.
He sounds suggestible, Gov. He may seem uncooperative, but there's more risk for telling whatever he thinks you want to hear.
So, what you're saying is go easy.
Yeah, find out what he knows and what he doesn't know. Don't try to catch him out or make him feel small.
All right.
It's not clear it was an assault, Sarge. Man went into her room, she woke up, started screaming, man ran away. He was with her 3 minutes at most. Nurse said it was big fat bloke, black hair.
Yeah?
Well, it sounds like the security guard who told us that someone was in the front.
Well, what does she say? Has she told you her name?
Nah, she still won't give it. He left her a bunch of flowers.
He did what?
Chrysanthemums, pinched from another wall.
There's 4 watches, 13 strong, plus station officers. Paul Hawkins, Jimmy Vincent, Eric Kaufman.
I'm really impressed, Adam. And do you know all the local firefighters?
Not all of them. Most, though.
And they know you?
Why'd you like him so much?
I admire what they do, laying their lives on the line every day.
Would you like to be a firefighter, Adam?
I'm gonna be. I'm not going into my dad's business, whatever he says.
So you're picking up a few tips, eh?
Yeah.
Must be exciting.
Yeah, it can be.
Is that why you lit those fires?
Adam, you don't want to go on setting fires, do you?
So you lit those fires so that you could watch the firefighters put them out, am I right? There's one thing that's puzzling me.
What's that?
Why did you make those 4 999 calls last night?
Because I was...
Well, because that meant that all the fire tenders were all over the shop. I mean, some of your mates never even made it to Carpenter's Court. So why did you do that, eh?
The suspect has stood up and turned away from the table. He seems upset.
I didn't mean to try and catch you out, but our job is to get to the truth.
And last night's arson was much more serious than the earlier ones. You do know that, don't you, Adam?
So, what I want you to do is to help us to do our job.
I didn't know that there was a man in here until that copper told me.
So you can't describe him, then? Well, never mind. The nurse saw him. She said he was a big fat fella. Does that ring any bells? Why won't you help me?
Sergeant Boulton.
Look, we'll talk again when your head's a bit clearer. I'll look forward to it. Well, this dazed and confused act, is that for real?
Some of it is.
So what's she been taking?
Dr. Bannerman thinks it's Rohypnol.
What, roofies?
With alcohol. The date rape cocktail.
Thanks, Kerry. John? I wanted to let you know, it seems unlikely that Adam Mars set last night's fire.
Are you serious?
The other fires, yes, but last night's...
What's the DI think?
I'm telling you what the DI thinks. I just give advice.
No, come on. What did you tell him?
I simply explained that in psychosexual terms, Adam Mars is what we call a genital stage fire setter.
You what?
But it's obvious to the trained eye that the fire in Carpenter's Court was the work of an anal stage fire setter who's never been properly potty trained. And can't you see I'm taking the piss?
Kerry, Viv, John. How's it get on at the hospital?
It seems she was paid a visit by Bladwell, the security guard from Carpenter's Court.
You sure?
Yeah, Tony Stump reckons that he fits the nurse's description to a T. Tub of lard with dark hair.
What would he want with a girl?
I don't know, she wouldn't tell me. She wouldn't even tell me her name. She's still out of it, or she's pretending to be. And she could have taken roofies.
We'll have a chat with Mr. Bladwell. While you were down there, I had a very interesting chat with an estate agent. No, it can happen. And he told me all about James Lester and Carpenter's Court, which apparently is his biggest development to date. He bought it a couple of years ago, and to do that, he used some very iffy money on account of the fact that he thought he could make a killing.
How come?
The local council had made a bid for some city challenge money. Now, whether Lester took a punt or whether he was tipped off by a chum at the golf course doesn't matter. The bid succeeded. Millions of pounds go into that area, and suddenly Carpenter's Court is worth a fortune. But when the Department of Environment did their survey, they registered Carpenter's Court as a listed building.
Lester said that was its biggest selling point.
Not according to my estate agent. He says that suddenly Lester was confronted with some really expensive building regulations. He had to keep the original facade, for instance, so he could only build half the number of flats that he wanted to. He appealed against the registration, but he lost. In the meantime, the interest from the dodgy money is racking up.
So where's the fire leaving?
The fire leaves him with a prime site that he can do what he likes with, and the insurance money from the fire will keep his creditors happy.
But Lester was in Brum last night.
He's a property developer. He's used to getting people to do his dirty work for him.
So I spoke to the West Midlands police. And Lester did report the damage to his Jaguar last night. Broken rear window. They can't believe he bothered.
Yeah, that alibi always did seem a bit handy.
John's right, Gov. If Lester's behind the fire, he'd have had something arranged.
If we're looking for a hired torch, I think we should look at Tony Bladwell.
The security guard. It's a bit obvious.
Yeah, but where was he when the fire started?
Moonlighting, he says. Some factory on the Waybank estate.
No, he set the fire, then he went off to establish his alibi. But he couldn't resist going back to make sure it was burning nicely.
Oh, I don't know.
No, it explains why he went to St. Hugh's. He saw that some poor kid almost got barbecued. He felt guilty.
Let's have him in.
Can Kerry and I talk to the girl, Gov? She might open up to a woman.
Sure.
Come on, love. We've got to call you something. I'm Viv.
I'm Kerry.
Maddie.
Maddie what?
Maddie Cooper.
How old are you, Maddie?
16.
And you've been sleeping rough?
How did you guess?
Maddie, do you ever do drugs?
No. I mean, the odd spliff, but...
What about pills to help you relax? So you've never taken Rohypnol?
Never even heard of it.
Roofies?
Oh, yeah. No. Never.
So no pills or powders last night?
Or any other night.
But you did have a few drinks?
I might have done. I can't really remember.
Can you remember how you got this, Maddie?
Someone hurt you, Maddie. Do you know who it was?
Yeah. Quick word.
Tony, do you want to just hop in there? We'll be in a minute.
Yeah, no problem. It's all go, innit?
Did you get anything out of her?
We got a name, at least. We persuaded her to come in, Gov. I want to try relaxation, possibly cognitive interviewing.
Oh.
To help recover her memories of last night.
Oh, come on.
Short-term memory loss is a side effect of Rohypnol, as I'm sure you know, John. If this is going to work, Gov, she has to feel at her ease. If there's something like a rape counselling suite.
There's a soft interview room in DVU.
Perfect. Thanks, Gov. Good luck.
Just take a seat, please.
I've got a picture in Whitegate. I spang a bit of cash. I was there yesterday afternoon. I was starving. I hadn't eaten since breakfast. Everyone was walking by like I was invisible. This woman tossed a coin in my lap. When I looked, it was a foreign. Bitch. I was thinking about packing it in. And then this man walked by. He'd given me money before, £1, £2. He once even dropped a fiver in my lap, didn't even look at me. This time, though, he stopped. First person I'd spoke to all day. I can't remember what he said. I suppose I must have told him I was hungry because he took me to McDonald's. Prat.
Sorry, why?
I'm vegetarian.
I just panicked when she started yelling. Her eyes were shut. I don't think she even saw me, but I dropped the flowers and scarpered. I didn't want to go and see her, but Mother said I had to. She said it was my fault the girl was in hospital, because I should have been there when the fire broke out.
You sure it's not more than that, Tony?
It is more than that. I told Mother. I don't think I locked up the show flat.
Is that it?
I'm paid to look after Carpenter's Court. I failed. That poor kid got into the flat and... Do you think she lit the fire?
Well, we were rather hoping you could tell us that, Tony.
Come on. You got the run of the place. You're conveniently missing at the critical period.
Oh, you don't think I had anything to do with the fire? That's just daft.
How well do you know James Lester?
Who?
James Lester. He owns Carpenter's Court.
I don't know him at all. As far as I know, I've never met the man.
And he goes, I know a place where you can keep. And I go, nah, thanks, mate. I mean, I'm not a total muppet. And he goes, not my place. It belongs to a friend. It's empty at the moment. So we walked.
He didn't have a car?
And his Mac was at home. Charles, that's it!
Did he tell you his last name?
Yeah. I don't remember.
You walked?
Miles. At last we come to a pub. And he goes, the flat's round the corner, let's get a drink. And he bought me a cocktail with a parasol and a plastic monkey. And when he handed it me, his hands were really shaking. And then all of a sudden I felt totally rattled. I couldn't hardly stand.
So how did you get to the flat?
I suppose he must have carried me.
Then what? You're safe, Maddie. He can't get to you here.
He started as soon as we got in the door. Hands all over me, feeling me up, tearing my clothes. And it must have sobered me up because it all suddenly dawned on me what a div I'd been, what he wanted me for. And God knows how I found the strength to name him in the balls.
Adrenaline.
Good for you, Maddie.
He let me alone for a bit.
I bet.
When he came back, he weren't so interested, you know. Just wanted to hurt me. He beat me up a bit. And then he left. He didn't rape me. He didn't rape me!
Why did he leave you like that? After all the trouble he'd taken getting you there. It doesn't make sense.
I think he got a call on his mobile. Weird. I was lying there, out of it, I don't know how long, and someone came in and I thought it was him coming back, so I tried to crawl under the bed.
But it wasn't him.
It was a man, though. I saw his shoes.
Well, what did he do?
Came in, looked around, went out again. And the next thing, I was waking up in hospital.
What happened in hospital?
I was lying there, and he just walked in. I thought I was safe.
I'm sorry, who walked in?
Him, Charles.
The man who attacked you was the same man who came to see you in St. Hugh's.
I was trying to scream out, but he put his hands over my mouth. You told him, please, he goes, and you're dead. And then he threw down a scabby bunch of flowers and ran out. Bastard! I've remembered his surname.
Sarge, where's Bladwell?
He didn't do the arse and he's been shown out the front office.
No, but he did the girl. Drugged and assaulted her, tried to rape her.
Mr. Bladwell!
Or should that be Charles Windsor?
I bought her a meal. What's wrong with that?
Nothing, Tony. I mean, most women like her get treated like dirt. She must have been grateful.
I suppose she was.
Yeah. You know when she was eating? You spun her a line, didn't you?
What do you mean?
Go on. You kidded her along. You told her about your wife and kids and your high-powered job in the government.
Might have said something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
But just as a joke.
Charles Windsor. Prince Charles. That was priceless, that one. Yeah, when she swallowed that, you must have thought, aye. I've got a right one here.
Yeah.
All the lights are on and no one's home. OK, Tony, so you've got her where you want her. Well, not quite yet, but you're on your way. She's eaten out the palm of your hand. What did you do then? I know. You took her to the pub, didn't you? Smart move. OK, correct me if I'm wrong, but you know when you're in the pub, you've got her sat down, you've got a glass in her hand. A drink that you paid for, by the way. You noticed that she was, well, a little bit tense.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, so you thought, I know what I'll do. I'll just drop a little something in her drink.
Yeah.
And get her to lose some of those inhibitions.
Yeah.
Yeah. Roofies.
Well, I don't know. Some man in a pub sold them to me.
Yeah. Where would we be without men in pubs, eh? OK, Ton, I'm going to cut to the chase now, and I realise that this might be a bit hard for you, but I suppose ingratitude is always hard. So you get her to the flat, even though she's legless?
Yeah, she could hardly stand the slag. I had to practically carry her there.
Yeah. But it was going to be worth it, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So you get there, you shut the door. What does she do? Does she show you how grateful she is in a time-honoured manner?
No.
But she knew what you wanted, didn't she? Just what any man would want. And it wouldn't have been anything special. I mean, not to a slut like her, but did she give it to you?
No, she didn't.
All that effort and expense, and how does she repay you? Oh. Swiftly raised knee? The bitch!
Yeah, they're all the same.
Yeah, they bloody are. What did you do? I know what I would have done. Did you smack her one?
Yeah, I hit her.
Good, hard, too hard.
Yeah.
You just beat her up, didn't you?
Yeah, I beat her up, yeah.
Good, then what? What did you do?
Nothing.
Come on, Tony. She's lying there. You've got her where you want her. What did you do?
Nothing. I went off to the way bank, like I said.
You what?
I got a call on my mobile, something about a break-in.
Who was it from?
Some bloke, I don't know. I had her lying there. I wanted to do it. But it hurt, Dan. I thought she'd still be there when I got back. Will I go to prison?
You might.
You should.
What happened to Mother?
I've seen the film, Gov. Mother's going to turn out to be a skeleton in a wig.
You're still here. He coughed. Thanks to John's use of psychology.
Psychology? I'm impressed.
You should be.
I didn't think you could even spell it.
What about the fire, Gov?
Bladwell's innocent. In fact, if it hadn't been for the fire, he could well have got away with assault.
More than assault. That young girl was saved from being raped by a well-timed phone call that took Bladwell away. And I'll put money on it. That was the arsonist. Which means he knew Bladwell's mobile, and he knew where Bladwell was moonlighting.
Lester would know that.
Exactly.
You don't agree, Gov?
Oh, I agree Lester's behind it. I just don't know how we're going to prove it.
Find the hired torch? The guy who set the fire?
Do you know, Viv, I've been thinking, wouldn't it be really useful if the two of us sat down together and went through all of this? Maybe over a drink, something like that.
Well, yes, it would be useful, but it would be more useful if I were to work on my profile, which is what I'm here for after all, so...
Oh, yeah, sure.
Thanks, Gov. Maybe tomorrow?
No problem.
Shall I give you something to think about overnight?
You're good at that.
I was just on the phone to the fire investigators about the 999 calls. Apparently, 10 appliances were taken out for 20 minutes. That's an amazing achievement.
So the arsonist knew what he was doing, that's what you're saying?
I'm saying more than that. I'm saying he could be a fireman. The arsonist had inside help, perhaps keys too. Since James Lester seems to be the only person who benefits from the fire, he must be in the frame. Now, the torch. He knew enough to divert the fire crews, construct and use a timer, and set a fire that totally gutted the building. So I stick to what I said last night. He's probably a fireman.
Oh, miss, why not an ex-fireman?
Yeah, I was wondering that, Viv. Because if we spend all our time checking out the serving fireman, what's going to happen if we find out it's an ex-fireman?
You'll have led us up the garden path.
The fire in Carpenter's Court was intended to resemble the other fires. The fires set by Adam Mars. It was supposed to fool us. And it did. Some of us. The arsonist must have had inside knowledge, which is why I think he's a serving firefighter working in Sun Hill.
You're making some sweeping statements here.
I'll make some more. He's smart, but not as smart as he thinks. He thought he could con the fire investigators, which shows inexperience. So he's probably in his early to mid-20s, been in the brigade a year or two at most. He's cocky, fancies himself, reckless. Maybe with his mates, too. Perhaps he's got a reputation for it. He's an ordinary firefighter. And I bet he resents it. Maybe he thinks he's been passed over for a promotion.
Have you thought about how Lester approached this guy? Arsonists aren't exactly in the yellow pages, are they?
Lester wanted a job done. Common sense suggests he'd have gone out and found someone to do it. How? I don't know. But if the profile's right, I'd say our fireman would have the bottle to approach Lester.
Only how did he know that Lester needed his services?
He didn't. Forget it.
Well, at a rough guess, there are about 200 serving firemen in Sun Hill. And if we go through all their personnel files, it's going to take forever. And even then, we probably won't find our man. So, we can try their station commanders.
Or we could have a word with Adam Mars. He knows all the serving firefighters in Sun Hill.
Hey, less aggressive. We're asking for his help.
I just can't believe I'm doing this. Hello, Adam. We meet again so soon. You think you might be able to help us with our inquiries?
I haven't been out the house since you bailed me yesterday. Honestly, Sergeant Boulton, if there's been any more fires...
No more fires, Adam. And we really do think you can help us.
Pizza?
Oh, wait a minute.
Here's another one. The fire station on the far side of Canley Common. There's a guy on Blue Watch down there, real arrogant sod. He's always taking the mickey.
Out of you?
Out of everyone, especially the station commander.
Sounds promising. What's his name?
Paul something or other. Stewart.
Paul Stewart. That's 9. Any more?
You know, if anything comes of this, I'm going to eat my warrant card.
Any of that?
Got this list of names from Adam Mars.
All right, well, we'll check them against the duty roster for that night and we'll interview the others. John, can you get hold of Kerry for me?
I'm concerned this is the only lead we're following up, Gov.
That's all we've got till we get hold of forensics. I mean, I've got someone going through Lester's account, so I'm not going to hold my breath. He's too shrewd. Kerry, you've got a list. Can you get hold of Fire Brigade Divisional Headquarters and give them a ring? Let them know what we're up to.
Gov, there's an Eddie Peacock on here, Sunhill Fire Brigade.
Who's he?
Well, James Lester's secretary is Nicola Peacock. I had quite a long chat with her while you were in with the boss. I mean, it might all be coincidence.
It could be the link.
What's she like, Kerry?
Well, she seemed a bit flustered, but I just put that down to the shock of the fire.
How's this, Gov? Nicola tells Eddie about her boss's financial problems, just husband and wife chat over dinner.
Eddie comes up with the idea of arson. Sells it to Lester on the grounds that because he's a fireman, nothing will go wrong.
Lester buys it because his back's against the wall and it seems to be his only way out.
Excuse me, is this a private game of ping pong or can anyone join in? Because this is just make-believe.
Maybe it is, John, but keep your warrant card handy.
They're married. Eddie and Nicola Peacock.
Well done, Kerry.
Now, that in itself isn't enough. So we'll take things easy. John, I want you to go down and have a word with Peacock's station commander.
Right, Goff.
Kerry, we're going to have a word with Mr. Lester. At Carpenter's Court, I think, where we can't be overheard by his secretary. He's got lots to lose, so maybe he'll respond to a bit of pressure.
I'd like to go with DS Boulton, if that's OK, Gov. It might be instructive.
Yeah, you might learn something.
Don't flatter yourself. It's useful for me to get feedback on a profile.
Fine.
It's 2 years of my life in ashes. Long years. 7-day weeks, 12-hour days. Planning, dreaming.
I can hear violins. Mr. Lester, this place burning down was the best thing that ever happened to you.
Don't be ridiculous.
This place was a black hole that you had to keep on shoveling money into.
Money you didn't have. Money you'd borrowed from loan sharks.
You were going down the tubes. You stood to lose your house, your membership of the golf club, Carpenter's Court itself. You had to do something.
I don't know who you've been talking to, Inspector, but you're badly misinformed, as you'll see when you examine my accounts.
Really?
You know about the recent spate of arsons in this area?
What about them?
We've charged someone. A sad kid. He set the rest of those fires, but he had nothing to do with this one.
How do you know?
Because this fire was much more sophisticated than the others. You know why?
I imagine you're going to tell me.
Because it was set by a fireman. A serving fireman. Can you believe that, Mr. Lester?
I think I better talk to my solicitor.
Look, Viv, maybe I was a bit hasty about profilers. I mean, you're not all frauds and failures, and maybe you do have a contribution to make. And what you've said does make a kind of sense. It's just I'm not ready to buy into it. Not yet, anyway.
It's weird.
What is?
I could have sworn I had something that sounded almost like an apology, but no. No, it couldn't have been.
I behaved like a prat, I'm sorry.
My client would like to make a statement, Inspector Deacon.
That's very wise, Mr. Lester.
Take your time, James.
What you said about Carpenter's Court being a drain on my finances, there was some truth in it. In the long run, it would have made a damn good profit, but the long run was taking so long, all the inspections and regulations and... Anyway, I did borrow money, rather foolishly, and I was struggling to pay it back. Nicola knew about this, of course.
That's Nicola Peacock?
Yes. my secretary, Nicola Peacock, and she talked to her husband, Eddie, who works for the fire brigade. He's quite a character, Eddie Peacock. Eddie came to see me about a week ago with a proposition. I pay him $10,000, he burns down Carpenter's Court. Site clearance, he called it. He said it was foolproof. He said no one would ever know because there was a spate of arsons in Sun Hill, and being a professional, he could make it look exactly like those. Eddie's proposal seemed to offer a way out, and I thought about it for all of 5 minutes. It's outrageous. I can't believe I even entertained the idea.
You were under a lot of pressure, James.
I told Peacock to clear out. I said if he ever mentioned the matter again, I'd go straight to the police. At that point, I assumed the matter was closed. 2 days ago, Carpenter's Court was burned down.
Draw your own conclusions, Inspector Deacon.
I'll just watch. You do the business.
Good. You might pick up a few tips.
Another win for Peacock. He takes the applause of the fans. Can we have our ball back, mister? Have you caught him yet, then?
Caught who?
Whoever's burning all these buildings down. It's taken you long enough. 6 fires, isn't it? If we took that long to put them out, we'd be out of a job.
You're coming, Eddie.
Eddie Peacock.
Yeah, that's right, darling. Rock steady, Eddie. Who wants to know?
I do. Can we have a word?
What, you need a hand with your investigations?
Yeah. Do you mind stepping outside?
The last person who invited me to step outside had to have his jaw wide shut.
I didn't mean it like that. I just meant can we go and find somewhere quiet to talk?
Yeah, what about?
Carpenter's Court, Eddie.
Lester. Bastard.
I'm arresting you for arson. You don't have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention, when questioned, something which you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence.
Well?
Unsteady Eddie's in the bank.
Lester's sticking to his story.
He knows it stinks, but it's all he's got, so he's going to stick to it. He had a really smug brief.
And Nicola?
Oh, she's staying well out of it. She says she knows nothing about the fire.
Clever girl.
Right, here we go. Cheers.
Cheers. I was wondering...
You finished your report?
Just about.
Well, what I was going to... What's about that drink? Well, maybe you prefer a meal. I know this wonderful Italian.
Sorry, Garth. John's offered to take me for dinner, and I'm not going to let him get away with it. Right, John?
Right. Yeah, we better go then.
All right. Well, have a nice meal.
Full marks for thinking on your feet.
Well, one of us had to. So where are you taking me? Somewhere expensive?
Viv, I caught you. So, statement analysis.
Sorry, Garth?
Well, you remember, Bram's Hill. I said I'd take you out for dinner if you brought me up to date on statement analysis. That arson, John. Good results.
Thanks, Gov.
We're off duty, so you can call me Jan.
Security is searching the grounds now.
Have you told the mother yet?
She's still a bit emotional. I didn't want to worry until we were sure.
And you are now?
It's getting that way.
Has anything like this ever happened before?
Of course. We lose babies all the time. Sorry. No. It's never happened before, not in my experience. Colette.
Where's my baby? Sister, please, I want my baby.
Miss Corbett, I'm afraid we need to talk to you.
John, why don't you knock it on the head and come and have a drink?
I need to finish this, Gov. It's only going to take me about half an hour.
Right, I'll leave one on the bar for you.
Cheers.
So you talked to this woman?
Not talked exactly.
What then?
I saw her in the corridor. I thought she was looking a bit lost, so I asked her if I could help. She almost jumped out of her skin. Anyway, she said no, she didn't need any help and dashed off. Like she'd suddenly remembered where she was going and that she was in a hurry to get there.
And you thought she was a doctor?
She didn't look like a doctor exactly, apart from the coat. She didn't have the manner. I thought she was a radiographer or something.
When she went off, which way did she go?
That way.
Towards postnatal.
And what time was this?
9:15, something like that.
Matthew, can I have a word?
Right. Well, thank you, Mrs. Dobson. If you remember anything else, let us know, will you?
Matthew, I'm going to call CID.
Good idea, sir. It's not looking good. It seems the woman breezed in, picked up the baby and breezed out again.
But she was seen.
The description's rubbish. The white coat made her disappear.
Well, where were the security guards?
They were busy grooming their guide dogs, sir. I'm going to check and see if the cameras picked her up.
Thanks, George. And what about the baby's mother? Did she see anything? We couldn't get any sense out of her, sir. When we tried to talk to her, she just went to pieces.
She's 17. Had the baby 5 hours ago after a difficult labour.
The father, then?
He wasn't around. No one knows who he is, except the mother, presumably, and she's not sane.
Sir, just found this in the car park.
Sunhill CID.
Mr. Berry? Yeah? Inspector Monroe, Sun Hill. Can I talk to you about the missing baby? I gather you told one of the nurses that you saw a woman in the car park earlier putting something into a car?
Yeah, but it wasn't a car, it was one of those Jeep things.
A four-wheel drive vehicle?
Yeah, that's right. I couldn't say what make.
What time was this?
Around 9:30. I just finished a section. I was gasping for some fresh air. It's parked just over there.
Colour?
Silver. Or suppose it could have been white.
What about the woman?
She was loading something onto the back seat. It was taking her ages, that's why I noticed.
Did you see what she was loading? But it might have been a baby.
Might have been. It might have been almost anything.
Was anyone else about?
Didn't see anyone.
What happened then?
Woman got in and drove away. It's crazy driving those things around a city. It's always blondes, too. Have you ever noticed it?
She was blonde?
Seems the back of her head as she drove away. Is that a problem?
Well, the woman we're looking for is dark-haired, Mr. Berry, but thanks anyway.
Sorry about that.
Hello, John.
Sir, you're not looking too happy.
I see one. Slim build. He's probably on the tall side with dark hair. 20 to 40.
Is that it?
And I wouldn't put money on any of it.
It's all right. Cheers, Vicky.
The question is, was she after any baby or this baby in particular?
Exactly. I'm hoping the mother can help us with that.
You up to speed, Kerry?
Pretty much, Sarge.
Right, come on.
Sir, I've got something to show you. She's on the CCTV, sir. Right, there she is, coming in now.
Good timing.
She must have been waiting outside.
I've got her on another camera.
Matthew.
Sir, we can interview the mother now.
Kerry, will you go and have a word? I'll just be a minute.
Sarge.
Right. Here she is again on this one, but this is a different camera this time.
Why she stopped?
She's probably lost, sir.
I think she knows where the video cameras are, don't you, sir?
I do. Which means she's come here before.
Which means she might be on other tapes.
George?
Well, yeah, I'll give it a try, sir, but it could be anywhere on here in the last couple of months. There's the auxiliary.
And she couldn't describe the woman. Can you believe it?
Right, this last tape here is of her actually leaving the hospital. And if you look closely, I think you'll see that she's got the baby right there.
I was expecting it to be a girl. I did that test, you know, with a ring on a bit of cotton. It's meant to be a wedding ring, but I was gonna call her Sarah. When they told me I'd had a boy, I couldn't think of any boy's name that I liked. I couldn't think of any.
Look, it doesn't matter.
It does. I've lost him now, and he doesn't even have a name. He doesn't have a name.
Well, I'm glad to see, you're gonna calm down.
Come on, Colette. Please.
Colette, look at me. Look at me. Good. I'm Detective Sergeant Boulton. My name's John, and I want you to listen to me now because I'm going to tell you some important facts. Women who snatch babies do it because they want to look after them, not because they want to harm them. They hardly ever harm them.
How can you be so sure?
In the past 30-odd years, 180 babies have been snatched in this country. 179 of them have been returned safe, well, fairly quickly, too. That's the truth, isn't it, Kerry?
Yes, Sarge.
So you see, Colette, we're onto a winner here. The only question's when. Now, you want your baby back quickly, don't you?
Yeah.
Good. So do we. Now, we can help you. But you've got to help us. Can you help us, Colette? OK. Now, tell us about when you saw this woman.
I woke up suddenly. I must have heard a noise or something. And she was stood over the cot. I thought she was a doctor. She said something about tests.
What did she say about tests?
Routine, she said.
Did you get a good look at her?
No, she was sort of turned away from me.
How old did you think she was?
I really don't know.
Colette, you know when she spoke to you, did she have an accent? OK, just tell us what happened next.
She picked him up. And she took him away. And I just rolled over and I went back to sleep. I was so tired.
Colette, no. That's not going to help bring him back. Now, I want you to think very carefully now. I'm going to ask you an important question. Did you see the woman come in?
I don't think so. I think she was already by the bed when I woke up.
Right. Did she come straight over to you, or did she look at other babies first?
Oh, I don't know. I really can't remember.
All right, all right. Who's the baby's father, Colette? Come on, if you want us to help
He's got nothing to do with this. He doesn't even know that I'm here.
Who does know you're here?
A couple of friends. My dad. My mum, I think. And that's about all.
All right, we're going to forget about the father for now, but we're going to need to speak to your mum and dad.
No, you don't.
Yes, Colette, we do. Now, either you tell us where they live, or we're going to find out for ourselves.
I'll find out.
OK, but that's going to take time. And time's precious.
Try not to worry about that. I know these things are frightening, but they are one-off, so... You excuse me. Any luck with the mother?
Nothing. Give me villains any day, Gov.
So, all we've got is a rubbish description. And the big question is this a random snatch or is it personal?
Well, Colette reckons that very few people knew she was here, so my money's on random.
What do you think?
I reckon it's too early to tell, Gov.
Well, we'd use a bit of luck.
I'll tell you what we need here, Gov.
A miracle.
A profiler.
Over-educated charlatans is what you called them the last time. And that's the polite version.
Yeah, but just think about it. There's all this female emotional stuff.
You wouldn't be thinking of DS Viv Hunt by any chance, would you, John?
Not Viv in particular, just someone who could help us through this, that's all. Well, I mean, why don't you phone Bramshill?
That's a very good suggestion, John, and I will, just as soon as I've got over the shock.
Right, come on, Kerry.
Where are you off to?
I just thought we'd wake up Colette's parents. This is my wife. How do you do? I'm Detective Sergeant Boulton. This is E.C. Holmes. Could we speak in here, please?
Oh, yes, of course. Go on through.
Right, thank you.
If Colette's all right, it must be the baby. Tell us the worst. Why don't you sit down?
Tell us what's happened to our daughter.
Colette's fine. She's upset, obviously, but, Actually, Mrs. Corbett, your husband's right. It might be better if you were sitting down to hear this.
I don't want to sit down.
OK, I'm sorry to have to tell you. Colette's baby was abducted from St. Hugh's Hospital earlier this evening. We've no reason to believe the baby's been harmed. In fact, we're reasonably sure he hasn't been. And of course, we're doing everything we can to get him back.
I don't believe it. Abducted? What, you mean he's snatched?
I'm afraid so.
Well, how?
A woman dressed as a doctor took the baby from a cot beside Colette's bed and walked out.
What's this got to do with us?
I'm sorry, Mrs. Corbett. Perhaps I didn't make myself clear. Your baby grandson has been abducted from your daughter's bedside.
You made yourself crystal clear, Sergeant. Colette is our daughter. Not that you'd know it from the way she carries on. We've had no contact with her for several months now.
You knew she was having a baby?
Of course we knew. That's what I'm talking about.
But did you know she was having it now? Have you heard she's in hospital?
A friend of Colette's called us yesterday to say she'd gone into labour.
And you didn't go and visit her?
I told you.
Mrs. Corbett, we came because we wanted to tell you what happened, but also because we need your help. It's just possible the abductor is someone who knows Colette, or knows she was having the baby now, at least. Can you think of anyone who might want to do something like this?
What a question.
Anyone who might want to hurt Colette in any way?
No. We don't know Colette's friends.
Well, what about the baby's father? Do you know him?
She wouldn't tell us.
It's one of the wasters she hangs around with. Take your pick.
Is there anything you can think of that might help us?
Nothing.
Okay. Thanks for your time.
Will you go and visit Colette?
No.
Mr. Corbett?
Wouldn't do any good. I'll see you out.
Gov, I've been looking for you. This is Esme Price. She wants to speak to you.
Hello, Esme.
Esme's a student nurse. She was on duty in postnatal when Colette Corbett came in with her baby.
I'm sorry, Inspector, I only just heard. One of the nurses called to tell me what happened and I came in straight away.
So?
Colette Corbett had a visitor.
When was this?
About 6. Out of visiting hours. He must have sneaked in.
It was a man?
Yes.
Can you describe him?
Sorry, I only saw him from the back. I think he was older than her.
But you didn't speak to him?
Too busy. But I could see he wasn't doing any harm, so I thought, give him a few minutes, then turf him out. When I looked again, he was gone.
But that's it, that's all you can recall.
I'm sorry. I just never really looked at him.
That's all right, could be very important. What I want you to do is go with PC Hagen here, and she's going to take down the details. And anything you can remember about Colette, that could be useful as well.
Of course. Though it won't be very much.
That's right. Thanks. Colette had a visitor, male. A few hours before the kid was snatched.
The baby's father.
That could be. Any luck with Colette's parents?
They haven't seen her in 6 months, Gov.
And they don't want to see her now.
Terrific.
Have you had any luck from Brown's Hill, by the way?
You are keen, John, aren't you?
I just think that dear son can help us here, Gov, that's all.
It just so happens that I did call Bramshill, and they're sending someone over first thing tomorrow morning.
Great.
It's just not Viv Hunt.
Well, why not? Isn't she there?
Oh, she's there, but she's on some course or something. They're sending somebody else. John, it's gone to, you look knackered. Why don't you go home, get some kip, and I'll see you first thing in the morning.
Yeah, thanks, Gov, I will. No night.
No. Right, let's see what Colette's got to say about her visitor, shall we? We'll find your baby with or without your help, Colette.
The man who came to visit me, he had nothing to do with this.
But it has to be soon. Very soon, before something bad happens.
But Sergeant Boulton said the woman who took my baby, that she wouldn't hurt him.
I'm sure she won't. But can she look after him? We don't know. We don't know anything, Colette, so please, help us.
The man who came to visit you, Colette, was he the baby's father?
No. He was my dad.
John? John?
What are you doing here? You weren't waiting to see me.
We've got this case and I really think you could help us with it. But they told me you were on a course.
So you drove all the way out here and kipped in your car?
Yeah.
There's this thing now, John. You obviously haven't heard of it. The telephone?
Yeah, sorry. I shouldn't have come, should I?
Well, you're here now, so why don't I buy you a coffee and you can tell me everything?
Oh, thanks, love. Thanks for meeting me here like this. I know it must seem, well, a bit pathetic, but how's it going? Are you near to finding him?
No, Mr. Corbett, I can't honestly say that we are.
Oh.
Mr. Corbett, I'll get straight to the point. When DC Holmes and DS Boulton came to see you last night, why didn't you tell them that you'd been to visit Colette in hospital?
I couldn't. Not with her there.
So your wife had a problem with Colette being pregnant?
Problem? She'd have taken it better if Colette had confessed to murder. Eileen was... She went berserk. Called Colette all the names under the sun, said she was dirty, soiled goods. Colette wasn't taking it. The rows they had. I was almost relieved when Colette walked out. I thought Eileen might soften, want her back again. She hasn't yet.
Where did Colette go?
DSS. Said that she was homeless with a baby on the way. They found her a little flat on the Parkmead. I helped her do it up.
So you visited Colette while she was pregnant?
Well, when I could, yeah. Slipped her a few quid now and then. And then she got herself a little job at the leisure centre.
She sounds like a resourceful girl.
Oh, she is. She needs to be now, doesn't she?
Yes, she does.
Mr. Corbett, do you know who the father is?
No. She wouldn't tell me. Oh, I didn't press her that hard, mind. Well, no point in ruining a young lad's life too, is there?
What about her friends? Would any of them know?
Oh, you could try Nita James. She's the one that told us Colette was in labour. Oh, God, it's all such a mess. I mean, it was a mess before, but now...
Viv, good to see you again.
Good to be here, sir.
Hello, Viv.
John. Busy night?
Sorry?
It looks like you slept in your car.
Yeah, she's right. Why don't you go have a shave, change your shirt?
OK.
The DI said he was sending somebody else over.
Did he? Well, there must be some mix-up.
All right, John. Briefing in half an hour, OK?
OK.
I agree with the DI. It's vital for us to find out if the abductor wanted Colette's baby. And yes, it's important to know the identity of the father. But we mustn't forfeit Colette's trust. One last thing. Everyone's a victim here. The abductor just as much as Colette and her son. God knows what desperate state a woman must be in to steal a baby, but this woman needs our sympathy and our help.
Is she likely to harm the baby?
On balance, I'd say no. Not intentionally, anyway.
Well, we've got a lot of journalists out there kicking their heels. I think we should use some of them to make an appeal.
Would Colette go on TV?
Well, I'm sure she would if she thought it would help, but whether she's up to it...
I've known appeals to be decisive in cases like this.
Well, they tie up so many people, sir. Half the phone calls are a waste of time. Hey, if there is a personal angle to this, wouldn't we be better off trying to find out what it is?
Well, we can do that, follow up the leads we've got, and still get an appeal on the early evening news. Do you agree, sir?
Yeah, sounds good to me. What does the expert think?
I'd just say this, sir. For the first 36, maybe 48 hours, we could appeal directly to the abductor. After that...
Why's that, Sarge?
She'll have bonded with the baby by then. She'll think of it as hers. Any appeal will just slide off her.
So what do we do?
Direct the appeal to the people around her. Family, friends, neighbours. Hope someone's seen a woman with a baby she's not supposed to have.
All right, now this is the second one. As she comes along the corridor, and then she stops like she's lost, which is odd.
She's not lost. If you're lost, you look around for help. She's thinking. Having an attack of doubt. And go back to the beginning? We'll stop there. And it looks like she's wearing a wig.
It's all over the school. There's a rumour going around the baby's been found dead.
Blimey, you're a morbid lot.
So it's not true then?
No, Nita, it's not true.
Did she have a girl?
No, a boy.
Great, she wanted a boy. God knows why, though. I mean, they're a lot more trouble, aren't they?
OK, once you've done that, I want you to have a word with the doctor. Is that Cherry or Berry, I think his name is? He said he saw a woman down in the car park, but she was blonde, so it got a low priority. All right? You get on to that? Right, thanks.
This is Nita James, Gov.
Thanks for coming in. I'm Detective Inspector Deakin. Now, we think you might be able to help us find Colette's baby.
How?
By telling us the name of the father. You know, don't you?
You better ask Colette about that.
We already have. She won't tell us.
So why ask me?
We need to talk to him, Nita. He may know something about the abduction.
You think he's got it? Oh, get real. He didn't even want her to have the kid in the first place. He tried to make her have an abortion, and now you think he's got it?
He might know something. Maybe he told someone and that someone snatched the baby.
Even if it's just to eliminate him.
Yeah, someone ought to eliminate him.
Don't you like him?
He's a creep. Well, first he said it wasn't even his, but Colette's never been with anyone else. Then he orders her not to tell anyone.
Well, she told you.
No, she didn't even tell me. I guessed. Then he tried to make her get rid of it. Seemed like she cried non-stop for about 2 months. Then, when it was too late, he drops her like a hot brick.
What's his charmer's name, Nita?
Phil Goff.
He a mate of yours?
What? Well, hardly. He's a teacher. Here at Shad Thames.
Any news?
Sorry, Colette, no, but I'd like you to meet someone. This is Detective Sergeant Hunt. She's an expert in finding people.
Viv, I want to ask you about last night.
I really can't remember anything.
That may be because you were tired and upset.
I don't know. I have tried. It's just... I didn't see this woman. Not properly.
Perhaps I can help you remember.
Why, are you going to hypnotise me?
No. Just help you to relax. Have the doctors given you any tranquilizers?
They gave me some last night, but I wouldn't take them today. I thought they might come out of my milk.
Maybe I could give him 100 lines. I must not get my pupils in the club.
I really don't think we should be meeting here.
I'm Detective Inspector Deakin. This is Detective Constable Holmes from Sun Hill.
Right, what did you tell the head?
Just that we wanted to speak to Colette's tutor.
Can we talk after school or at lunchtime at least?
I appreciate that this is a delicate situation, Mr. Goff. I presume you are Philip Goff.
Yes, of course I am.
It's also an urgent one. The baby was abducted 14 hours ago, and we really need to get him back. I take it we can clear one thing up. You don't deny being the child's father.
I don't deny it talking to you off the record. I would deny it in other company.
So you haven't told anyone?
Do me a favour. Colette gave her word she wouldn't either. That obviously doesn't count for much.
Actually, Colette did keep her word. Someone else guessed, and they told us.
Nita James. A little bitch.
Can you think of anybody who'd want to take the child?
No. No, I can't, and I really don't know why you're bothering to ask me this.
We're bothering to ask you, Mr. Goff, because he's your son too. Or had that slipped your mind?
I haven't seen Colette for 5 months. Not since she dropped out of school. And until this blew up today, yes, if you really want to know, it had slipped my mind.
But you knew the baby was due.
Colette told me, yes, before we split up.
Before you dumped her, you mean?
Hey, listen, I wouldn't have dumped her. Not if she'd had the sense to get rid of it. I offered to fix that up, so if she chose not to, it makes it her responsibility. Look, I've got a career here. I've got a wife.
Any children?
No.
Why not? If you don't mind my asking.
I just haven't managed it yet.
So how did you feel when Colette got pregnant?
Well, actually, it was a relief.
I'm sorry.
It meant the fact that my wife had failed to conceive wasn't down to me.
Your wife worried about that?
About what?
She bothered about not having children.
Hang on. I can see where you're going with this, and it's right off beam. No, Helen's not bothered by the fact it's taking her a while. She's totally relaxed about it. Plus, she doesn't know anything about me and Colette, let alone about the baby. So if you're working up some neat little theory about my wife stealing my baby from my ex-girlfriend, forget it.
I wasn't, actually.
Good.
But now that you mention it, where was she last night?
She was at home.
With you?
No. I'd gone out, I got back just after midnight. She'd already gone to bed. I didn't notice a newborn baby in bed with her, but I was tired. Please, Inspector, let this drop. It's not a runner.
Where's your wife at the moment? Is she at home?
Yeah. But
we may need to speak to her. So I'd go home if I were you. Now.
Well, what am I supposed to tell her?
That's up to you, Mr. Goff.
So you're in bed, in that ward, with your baby son lying next to you in his cot. Is he sleeping?
Yeah. Well, sometimes he was asleep. And then he'd wake up and just look at me. I remember thinking, I've got somebody to look after now.
There are 2 other mothers with their babies in the room with you. Who's nearest the door?
They are. There's one each side, and I'm in the far corner.
Is the room dark?
It's sort of like this.
So you can see okay? Someone comes in.
A doctor.
Man or woman?
A woman. It's a new one. I haven't seen her before.
So how do you know she's a doctor, then?
She's wearing a doctor's coat. And she stands there and she looks around her as if she's not sure of something. And she goes to the black woman. And then to the other mum. And she looks at the clipboard on her bed. And then she comes to me. But she doesn't look at me. She never looks at me. Only at him.
Your baby?
My baby. She bends over the cot talking.
What does she say, Colette?
Come on. Come on, little one. Come on, Charlie.
She calls him Charlie.
Yeah, that's when I say something. She's surprised. She thought I was asleep.
What does she do?
She goes, "We've got to do some tests, Miss Corbett. Nothing to worry about. You go back to sleep and I'll have him back before you wake up."
She calls you by name?
Yeah. And then she picks him up. And he's awake. But he's so good he doesn't cry.
Do you want a cup of tea or something? You've done really well, Colette. The abductor was under enormous pressure, yet she waited, didn't rush in, didn't go to pieces when challenged. She's confident, cool, and well prepared. She knew the hospital. From past experience, I'd put her between 25 and 35, probably towards the top end of that. We're not talking about one of Colette's school chums here.
Well, you say she knew Colette?
Knew of her. She knew when the baby was due.
Why are you saying that she went specifically for Colette's baby?
She called Colette by name without checking her notes. She glanced at the other mothers just long enough to see that one was black and the other was over 30. This woman is intelligent, capable, probably well-educated, and desperate. She put herself through hell to get that baby. I think she may have lost a baby herself, either through miscarriage or cot death. That may be why she called Colette's son Charlie. Though we shouldn't read too much into that. It may just be a figment of her imagination. It's possible she's in a failing relationship, and the loss of her own baby may have contributed to that. She believes that a child, someone else's child, could save her marriage.
She'll pass Colette's son off as her own?
Yes.
So she can't have any children herself?
Presumably not. She may have been trying. She may even have let people know she's expecting now. There have been cases where women have acted out an entire pregnancy, padding themselves with cushions. Even their husbands have been fooled.
Where is her husband in all of this?
Sorry, Gov. My crystal ball doesn't show me that.
Well, maybe he's left her already. Maybe she's trying to win him back.
Could be. The abductor must have known about Colette from a friend's daughter, a neighbour. She may also have heard that Colette's not married, no boyfriend, that her parents have thrown her out. Now, this really is speculation, but that may be why she chose Colette's baby.
Could you explain that a bit more?
What I'm saying is that this woman may think that she'd make a better mother to the baby than Colette. She may think of herself as the rightful mother, even the real mother. I'm saying that this woman is seriously psychologically disturbed.
Look, I'm sorry to butt in, but if we're going to make the early evening news, we better get ready for this appeal.
Phil told me about it when he got home. How's your head now, love?
Getting worse by the minute.
Poor girl. She must be going through hell. Had you heard of Colette Corbett before today, Mrs. Goff? I don't remember the name. Have you mentioned her, Phil?
It's possible. I don't see why I would have done, though.
Well, you seem to be a favourite of hers, Mr. Goff.
I was her personal tutor.
Lots of the pupils like Phil. They feel he's on their side, especially the girls.
Why'd you say that, Mrs. Goff?
You know what adolescent girls are like. Well, they're going to have to tighten up security at St. Hugh's. Have you ever been there, Mrs. Goff? No, only County General.
I thought this was an urgent investigation.
It is.
Yet you can sit around drinking tea.
Phil.
Is there some point to this visit?
Yes, Mr. Goff, there is.
Well, why don't you just tell us what it is, then, huh?
All right. We've received some new information about the abductor. We think that she may have known about Colette, but not known her personally. We've got a description of sorts. So we thought of someone who knows Colette and knows her friends.
Well, let's hear it then.
The woman's about 30, maybe older. Quite tall, blonde hair, maybe. Self-assured. Drives a Land Rover sort of vehicle. Does that ring any bells?
No, sorry. Not a tinkle.
Well, then we won't waste any more of your time.
Inspector Deacon! I didn't take the baby.
No, I know that, Mrs. Goff.
It's Phil's, isn't it?
What makes you think that?
I know my husband has affairs with his pupils. This girl's not the first. What's she like?
She's a bit of an innocent. Trusting. Not much more than a kid herself.
I've turned a blind eye. I should have faced him with this before. If I had, he might have stopped. Now it's too late.
So you're just gonna forget about it?
No. I'm going to call the school and tell them everything. Then I'm going to leave him. Thank God we never had kids.
Yes, I'll offer sympathy and support, but it's important to be firm as well.
Firm's not going to work here, sir. It's 18 hours since she took the baby. We don't know how she's coping. She could be at the end of her tether by now.
Oh, that's why she needs a steadying hand.
If we push her, sir, she could panic. She could abandon the baby or worse.
I don't think so.
Just invite her to make contact. Let us know the baby's okay, then we'll take it from there.
I have done this before, dear son.
Sir, for the appeal, get Colette to give the baby a name.
Nip up the CID, get as many phones as you can. Kerry, where are you off to?
Nowhere, Gov.
Good.
John, what's going on?
Viv, the DI is roping everyone into the appeal. Don't let him see that. He's going to have you on the end of a phone.
Well, we'd be more useful elsewhere, don't you think?
Yeah.
Did you talk to Colette?
Well, I described the woman in your profile. She doesn't know anyone like that.
Ah, someone must know the abductor.
Who can we ask? Her friends?
Or her parents.
Yeah, they haven't exactly been helpful so far. Do you want a coffee?
Not on that thing.
The thing is, he's too much of a wuss to open his mouth. She doesn't even care.
I don't know, John. I just think...
If someone knows something, yeah, so do I.
Maybe we're just getting desperate. Maybe the appeal is our best shot and we should get on the phone.
Listen, Viv, if we're right and the Corbetts are the key to this, how do we get through to them?
Well, the appeal's going out on the early evening news. We could use it. Apply a little emotional blackmail.
John, would you like a glass of my homebrew?
No thanks, Jim.
You should be proud of your daughter, Mrs. Corbett. It takes guts to go on television.
Drop of scotch, steady the nerves.
My nerves are fine, thanks.
Is advised to contact their GP.
You two aren't married, are you? To each other, I mean.
Pity's sake, chaps.
No,
Jim, we're colleagues, that's all.
I just thought, seeing you sitting side by side on the sofa there, you make such a nice couple.
Jim, just shut up! Just shut up! Just stop blathering and sit down. Sit down there! Don't speak and don't move.
The appeal's about to begin.
Last night, only hours after he was born. A woman pretending to be a doctor walked into the maternity wing at St Hugh's Hospital and took the baby from the cot by his mother's bed. The police and the baby's mother, Colette Corbett, are appealing to the abductor.
I only had him for a few hours, but that was the best time of my life. So please, let me have my baby back. Rory's my son, and I love him, and I just want him back. So please.
I'm sure that we can all see the emotional agony that Colette is going through. We can understand it. We can even feel it a little. But I doubt if anybody understands it or feels it more than the woman who went into St Hugh's Hospital last night and took baby Rory, Colette's newborn
Rory.
son. It's to
That was my
woman
father's name.
that we're addressing our appeal.
Now, whatever it is that drove you to take baby Rory, we can be of hope. So please get in contact with us and we can work something out. The number is 0171 515 2111.
Very good, sir. Very solid, very sincere.
Oh, thanks, Jack. I think it was okay. Let's hope it brings results.
OK, here we go. Get rid of the cranks and the time wasters as soon as possible.
Hello, can I help you?
You saw him?
Well, just for a few moments.
Was he asleep?
I was wide awake, lying there in the cot looking around. Happy little thing.
Why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you say that you've been seeing Colette?
I tried to. You didn't want to know.
Eileen, I think we should talk now.
You see, there are things we know about this woman who abducted the baby. We think that she might know Colette, or know of her at least.
Gov, I think this is genuine. She says her sister took the baby.
What's her name?
Won't give it, and I think it's a mobile.
Damn it. Keep her talking, I'll try and get a trace. See if you can get an address.
Well, I can't say whether your sister would blame you, but I can say that you'd be doing the right thing. Yeah, of course you can speak to him.
Right, go and get Mr. Brownlow now, will you?
How do you know all this?
Educated guesswork.
And there's one more thing. We think that she drives a four-wheel drive vehicle, you know, like a Jeep, and it's probably light-coloured, silver or white.
I don't know anyone like that. How about you, love?
I just remembered something. I've got to go out. I've got to go somewhere.
Eileen, what do you know?
Nothing. I don't know a thing.
Come on, Eileen. Do you know who's got your grandson?
I don't want to get anyone into trouble.
Here, what's that?
Thanks. Hello? This is Chief Superintendent Brownlow. Yes, it was me you saw on television. Can we get a speaker on this?
She says her sister took Rory. Apparently the sister lost a baby recently and it sent her off the rails.
Right.
But she sounded very convincing.
I realise how very difficult this must be for you, but believe me, we can help your sister.
One of the people I clean for is Barbara Truman. You might have heard of her. She used to be a model. I've been working for her for 5 years, 2.5 days a week. Her husband's in computers. He's away all the time, abroad. And Barbara gets lonely in that big house, and she's glad there's someone to talk to.
Did you talk about Colette?
Yeah, we talked a lot about her. I told Barbara that she was pregnant, no husband. To talk to someone. Barbara is great. She asked after Colette all the time. Then about 2 months ago, she fired me.
Why?
She told me that she was expecting a baby, almost 5 months gone. Well, I said, won't you need me all the more? But she said no, she'd be making other arrangements. She'd be getting an au pair, she said.
Were you surprised she was pregnant?
Well, it didn't show, and she never mentioned it when we were talking about Colette, which struck me as odd, but then I know she's had 3 or 4 miscarriages, and I just thought she didn't want to tempt fate.
Miscarriages?
Yeah, she spent a fortune on clinics.
Apart from her husband being away a lot, do you think it's a good marriage?
She says she thinks he's unfaithful. She says he doesn't love her like he used to now that she's losing her looks.
Well, how old is she?
It's just her way of talking. She's 35 and still gorgeous.
Maggie, how did your sister know about Colette Corbett?
I don't know. All I know is she went into St. Hugh's and took the baby. It had to be a boy.
That's because her baby was a boy.
Yeah, that's right.
Maggie, where are you speaking from?
I've got to go now.
Maggie, listen to me. Maggie, please, don't put the phone down. Now, please tell me where you're talking from. Now, we can help you.
He needs me.
Is that Rory that I can hear?
It wasn't really my sister.
Maggie, did you take that baby boy from the hospital?
Yes.
Maggie? Maggie? Maggie, please come back to the phone. Maggie? Are you still there?
Gov, it's John. Listen, we've got a lead. There's a woman called Barbara Truman. We're going to go around there straight away.
Well, we've got a strong lead, John.
Look, we need to move fast in case she changes her mind and clears off, all right, Andrew?
Pretty certain, yeah. She saw the appeal.
Chris, quick as you can. I want to get the briefing sorted.
Yeah, I've got an address. We're going around there now. Yeah. All I'm going to do is phone up the social services.
Yeah, OK, Gov. Well, listen, good luck. Bye.
What's happening?
They think they found someone. They're mounting an operation. Listen, Viv, do you think you could be wrong about Barbara Truman?
Oh, so it's you now, is it? I'm on my own now, all of a sudden.
Do you think we could be wrong about Barbara Truman?
Barbara Truman could fit the profile perfectly and still not be the abductor. As for all the rest, it's just gossip, really.
Do you think we're wrong?
No, I don't. I think that woman took the baby.
The primary objective, and I'm sure I don't have to tell you this, is to recover this baby safely without upset or injury. And quickly, because I want to avoid a standoff. I do not want to get into negotiations with this woman, because she's unstable and we can't predict what she'll do. So you ask her to hand the baby over. If she doesn't take it, we move in hard, fast and clean. I don't want her harmed. Any luck?
Social services say that Maggie Stone has lost a baby recently. She's had some sort of breakdown. We're trying to get in touch with her sister, Jackie.
How did Barbara Truman know that Colette was in hospital?
I don't know.
How did she know which hospital she was in?
I don't know that either.
Viv, we could be making a really big mistake here.
Whatever it was, we're talking about a woman who's seriously obsessed. We know Barbara Truman has time and money to burn. She could have been following Colette around for the past month. It's perfectly plausible. Or she could have hired a private investigator. I don't know the answers to those questions, John, but I do know there's one way we could find out. Are you normally this indecisive?
No, only when I'm around you. Viv, you know, when all this is over, could we see each other?
Aren't we seeing each other now?
Oh, come on, don't make this hard for me. I really like you, Viv.
I really like you too.
Great. No problem.
Well, apart from the fact I'm seeing someone else, John. We were planning to get married.
We're planning to get married, you mean you're not anymore?
That's not what I meant.
Well, that's what you said. Past tense.
Hey, don't get analytical on me. That's my job. Do you think we're really falling for each other, or is the emotion of the case getting to us?
I know what I think.
Shall I do a PNC check?
No, don't bother. We're going to do this anyway.
Look at that luggage. She must be going somewhere.
You set round the back, Matt.
Affirmative, Gov.
Right. George?
There's somebody up there.
Who is it?
Mrs. Truman?
Yes, what do you want?
This is Detective Sergeant Boulton. I'm here with Detective Sergeant Hunt. Could we have a word with you, please?
Is this about the Jeep? Because if it is, my husband's already called to sort it out.
It's not about the Jeep, Mrs. Truman.
Wait there, I'll come down.
OK, we've waited long enough. George? Okay.
What the hell's going on?
Police! Are you Maggie Stone?
No, I'm not! Sorry to keep you waiting. Well, if it's not the Jeep, what is it?
Could we talk inside, please?
I'm sorry, my husband's away. I'm here by myself. If you don't mind, I'd really rather not. Can't you just tell me what it is?
Yes, it's in connection with a baby that was abducted from St. Hugh's Hospital last night. You might have seen it on the news.
No, I don't know anything about that.
If you're on your own, Mrs. Truman, why do you keep looking back into the house?
I don't know what you mean.
Are you going somewhere, Mrs. Truman?
What?
The bag's in your Jeep.
We have to catch a flight. That's why I can't let you in.
We?
Who's we, Mrs. Truman?
Open the door!
We want to help you, Mrs. Truman. You and the baby.
Oh, it's no good. We'd need a tank.
There's always a way in. Come on.
Maggie's baby son died. 6 weeks later, my daughter was born. Awful timing.
Maggie was jealous.
Well, she didn't show it. Not till now. She offered to look after Kylie when I went back to work, and I just thought it might help.
Deacon. OK, thanks. Police officer at your sister's flat now, Jackie. Your daughter's fine.
Oh, thank God. And what about Maggie?
She's admitted to making the hoax call.
Do you need a hand?
I'm fine.
Mrs. Truman! Mrs. Truman!
Barbara! Upstairs.
Mrs. Truman.
John!
It's a boy.
Is it Colette?
Oh, look. This is what she called him in the hospital.
Barbara? Mrs. Truman? Barbara! Mrs. Barbara! Are you in there, Mrs. Truman?
Viv. You going to see Colette?
Yeah, thought I would.
Didn't you bring her anything?
No, oh, it didn't even occur to me.
Here, why don't you give her these? It'll be better coming from you. Well, more of a surprise, anyway.
All right, then, just for you.
I've just seen Barbara Truman in intensive care.
Is she okay? Because we're still waiting to interview her.
I think she will be. I want to talk to her too. Try and get some insight into why she did what she did.
So, have you forgotten what I said, you know, in the car?
No, I haven't forgotten.
Well, was it just the emotion of the case?
Maybe.
Maybe. Look, can I see you again, Viv? Because I know that Jim Corbett might have been blathering and everything, but I think he had a point. I think that we'd make a really good couple. Don't you agree?
Yes.
Well...
I'm 32, John. Not much younger than Barbara Truman. I love my job, but I want kids too. Soon, before it's too late. Are you ready for that?
I might be.
Come on, John. You live alone, you work all the hours of the day and night, you take all the overtime you can get, and when you're not working, you do what you want when you want. Call it freedom or selfishness. That's what you're like. Your idea of a long-term relationship is having breakfast together the morning after.
Oh, come on, that's really low.
I doubt you've ever kept a girlfriend longer than a couple of months. Need I go on?
Sergeant.
Number 4.
Hello, Carl. Welcome to the honeymoon suite.
Is this it?
What were you expecting? Jacuzzi and a minibar?
I was promised a house.
It's being arranged.
Yeah, I bet it is.
Well, it should be like home from home to you. 8 years inside, you ought to be used to it.
I was promised a house.
And I was promised information. Scott.
Sir.
Get it sorted. Nothing too fancy. Riverside apartment will do. We aim to please.
I know what your aims are.
Yeah, well, as soon as you're ready, we'll get down to business.
I've had a long journey. I want something to eat.
I'll have a word with the chef.
And something to drink.
Anything else?
A newspaper would be good.
I'll see what I can do.
This side of the millennium.
Confidence. I like that.
I'm telling you, I saw the bloke. It was definitely him. Carl Jones. Joking. Who's Carl Jones?
Paedophile. He'll be strung up, castrated.
Don't sit on the fence, Tony. Michael Casey, do you remember? No.
I remember searching candy fields for his body.
Yeah, he was a kid. He went missing, presumed murdered by Carl Jones and his mate. So-called circle of friends. Only no one can prove their involvement. So I thought you were still inside. Most of the circle's still out. So what's he doing here? That's what we'd all like to know.
Garth, Carl Jones has arrived. You asked to be kept informed.
Yeah, thanks, Jim.
A DCI Burnside is with him.
Ask him to come and see me, will you? And send Duncan in.
Garth?
Yeah.
Garth?
Have you ever come across Frank Burnside?
Only by reputation.
So how do you feel about working alongside him?
What, at Crime OQ?
No, for me. You see, he's going to be on our patch for a while, and I want somebody close to him to keep an eye on what he's doing.
What does DCI Burnside think of that?
He doesn't know yet.
Yes, love.
Cup of tea and a bacon roll to go.
What's in your waistline, Guff?
Hello, Tony. You still here? Thought they'd pensioned you off by now.
I very nearly did, Guff.
So that's the infamous Frank Burnside.
Yeah, the one and only. Look, what's Docu want with Jones, eh? I mean, it's a bit of a coincidence, isn't it? Him and Burnside turning up on the same day. They must be together. We make it sound as if they're dating each other, Reg.
If Jones is up for release, they might be looking to relocate him at Sun Hill.
They couldn't do that. Michael Casey's family still live here.
Yeah, Anna, don't forget he's a free man. They couldn't stop him.
Hello, Rich. Haven't they found you out yet?
Oh, sir. I don't know what you mean.
Still skiving off on Federation business?
Well, I resigned from my position as Federation representative, actually. Resigned? You were voted out, Reg. Yeah, well, in as much as I failed to win the election, yeah.
Garth, DCI Meadows requests the pleasure of your company.
I thought we might. Do you mind?
No, sir.
Shall I,
Don't worry, James. I know the way.
Come in, Frank.
Jay.
I won't keep you. This is DC Lennox. You don't mind if I said send, do you?
Has he got a first name?
Duncan.
Oh, a sweaty.
Let's just say I know my way around a plate of haggis.
I can see that.
I believe you've got Carl Jones in the building.
Yeah, I have, yeah.
And you're planning on keeping him here?
There's a safe house waiting for him in Wellbank Road.
So what's the deal?
You were with Amip at the time, weren't you? When Michael Casey went missing?
Yeah, I was.
Jones reckons he can uncover a body that may or may not be Michael's.
Yeah, I know that much.
He also reckons he can name names.
So what does he want in return?
Early parole.
So how long have you got to get a result?
Week.
Well, you need some help then. DC Lennox.
I got my own team.
They don't know the area, Frank.
Then give me Jim Carver. I'm sorry, Duncan, but I've never forgiven you lot for Bannockburn.
Jim's not available.
All right, you're in. But, Jack, you've got to do me a favour in return. Duncan, take this to Laughing Boy with my compliments.
Tea's freezing.
Yeah, he likes it that way. Believe me. Oh, yeah. And don't apologise for the delay.
Compliments to Mr. Burnside.
This tea is cold.
Is it?
This is bacon.
So?
I'm a vegetarian.
We don't have them in Scotland. When you've finished your food, we're to go to the interview room.
Things have changed, Frank.
Yeah, I suppose they have. Well, for a start, I don't have to call you sir anymore.
Well, you can if you want. No, I mean on the ground. You can't swag around like you own the place.
Why not? Always used to.
Well, the lads have spent a lot of time building up allegiances, you know, getting informants in place.
Jack, I have taken the relevant courses. I do know which hand to hold my knife and fork in.
How are you going to blend in with a convicted paedophile then, sir?
Listen, I promise you, I will not embarrass either you or Sun Hill. But if toes have to be trod on, I'll make sure I'm wearing carpet slippers.
Good.
Sir? Yeah, I've had a request from DCI Burnside, Crime OQ.
What sort of request?
But he wants people he can trust who know the area.
To do what, sir?
Look after Carl Jones.
No way.
He has a right to protection, Tony.
So do the kids that him and his mates prey on.
You don't have to socialise with him.
Oh, well, that's all right then.
But they just need cover at the safe house.
Well, why us?
I told you.
But we're known in the area. We stick out like a couple of large ones at a wedding.
The request has come from on high. DCI Burnside has had a word with DCI Meadows, who in turn has had a word with Mr. Conway. Mr. Conway has then had words with area and passed the responsibility down to me. Now, if it's any consolation, overtime's been approved.
He's not crime OQ.
It's politics.
We don't know anything about him.
Look, like it or not, we have to deal with Sun Hill. Now, they want a man on the inside. And I don't blame them. I'd want the same thing if I was Jack Meadows.
He doesn't trust you.
Why should he? Last time I was here, I was the one in the cell.
Go. Might have been yours, Gov.
Wait a minute. It's the way things are. Get used to it.
I take it you know the procedure, Carl. 2 tapes. We keep one, you keep the other. Give it to your solicitor. Or play it to your friends at parties, whatever.
Carl, make yourself comfy.
Before we start, I think we should get a few things straight.
Go ahead. Give it to us.
I'm an expert on intimidation.
I know. You practice on little boys.
8 years inside, I've seen it all. Every petty little threat and punishment the screws and cons could throw at me.
How to make friends and influence people, eh?
I've been stripped naked, wrapped in towels, and had the shit kicked out of me. Many times. I've had ground glass to sugar my tea. I won't tell you what they used to cream my coffee with. So I doubt you can come up with anything new.
CID, DC Carver. No, you got through to CID. Who is it you want? Mrs. Casey, is it? If you hold on, I'll see if I can transfer you. She's heard that Carl Jones is out.
How?
She wants to know what's going on.
I bet she does. Hello, Jennifer. So how did you hear about this? I think I better come round and see you. Yeah. About half an hour. Bye. That's all I need.
The mother?
We better find the kid's body.
I always got on well with kids. Had a certain rapport with them. We're not all monsters with dirty Macs and holes in our pockets.
So you think you're a better class of paedophile, do you?
There are some lockups at the back of Brim Road, near the Larkmead. Do you know them?
No. Back of Rhodesia House.
They're the ones. Boys were brought to the lockup.
Michael Casey?
I wouldn't know for sure.
Carl, this is why we're sitting here.
I never met the kid, and no one used names.
Tell us about the lockup.
What's to tell?
Describe it.
Small. Damp. Someone thought it a good idea to wallpaper the place. One wall was covered in flock, but it kept peeling off.
What was that for? Decoration or soundproofing?
What?
To cover the noise.
It was an attempt to make things cosy. There was a sofa and a mattress. Jerry had bought a large pink teddy bear and that sat in the corner.
Jerry?
Jerry. The man I now know to be Henry Mayer.
The same Henry Mayer who's now doing life for the murder of a young girl in Leeds.
Yeah. Only I knew him as Jerry. And he preferred boys.
So, what was his role in the circle of friends?
He was just a member like anybody else. There was no hierarchy.
There's always a hierarchy.
If there was, it was unofficial, and it worked on date order.
The date in which you joined?
You knew who was before you and who was after you. That's it. Bit like the Masons.
I wouldn't know. This is getting us nowhere. How about you show us this lockup?
Why?
The fresh air might help jog your memory.
There you are.
Thanks.
Thanks. Sit down. Do you fancy a drink?
No, no, thank you.
Do you mind if I do?
No, of course not.
I don't have a problem with it. It just helps at times like these. Sometimes I see kids, teenagers. I wonder if it's him. What he'd look like now. One week there was this one kid. He was the dead spit. I drank a lot that week.
Well, that's why I haven't phoned you.
Oh, is that it?
Well, I didn't want to build up your hopes.
Hope? I've never given up hope. Tom used to say I was the eternal optimist.
So how did you find out about Carl Jones's release?
Does it matter?
Well, it could be a security risk.
You mean somebody might attack Carl Jones?
Well, yes.
So, have you got a light?
No, I don't, no. Carl Jones believes that he can lead us to a site where a child's body's buried.
Michael?
Well, we won't know until we find the body. That's if we find a body. And then, of course, we'll need confirmation.
And what does he get? It's not fair, is it?
No. So how did you find out about Carl's release?
A cousin. He works in the prison service. He heard it on the grapevine.
And does Tom know?
I lost a son, a marriage, me home. But I suppose it's good news, really, isn't it? It put an end to all of this. At least we could bury him.
Excuse me, sir.
I'm telling you, lockups were there.
Well, they're not there now.
Things change a lot in 8 years.
Gov, look says the lockups were pulled down 2 or 3 years ago. No wonder I didn't know where they were.
You better start coming up with some answers, Carl. Because if you're winding me up, God help you.
This is a grain.
Well, I came to London from...
Usually around...
Didn't you have TV in Strange Ways?
They will sometimes have a speak about...
I wasn't in Strange Ways. And yes, they did. Only we weren't allowed the remote controls, in case we found the mute button and actually turned the sound on. Besides, an hour's association a day, you didn't get to see much.
Lucky you.
Tea's up.
I count 4, Dave.
What, there's 4 of us?
One of us is just leaving.
I was beginning to enjoy myself.
There's only so much overtime, Duncan. And you'll be needed first thing in the morning, Canley Fields.
OK, Gov.
Give him a lift, Dave. And while you're at it, pop in a fish and chip shop.
What does he want?
Ask him.
What do you want?
Fish and chips would be fine. Only you and me, then?
Just the way I like it.
That might as well wear a uniform.
So how come you drew the short straw, then?
Don't ask me. She rang a sign outside the place. Pervert lives here.
I know you hate me. I know what you'd like to do to me.
But that would make me as bad as you, wouldn't it?
Worse.
Worse?
I know what I am. You're frightened of what you are. Won't admit it to yourself. Or anyone else.
So what am I?
Scared. Scared of people like me.
Well, maybe that's because I don't understand people like you.
You don't want to.
Why now? After 8 years.
Perhaps I needed a challenge.
And that's what you think this is?
I certainly don't need to be here.
Finally got to you, didn't it? Rule 43.
Rule 43 was for my own protection.
Banged up 23 hours a day. You're the lowest of the low. Even the rapists look down on you.
Fear me?
Fear you?
Oh, yes.
Anyway. Hardly any association. No sunlight. And the stink of 600 men and yesterday's cabbage. Do you want to go back to that?
I do believe you're threatening me.
Just pointing out the facts.
Fact is that you're frightened. That somewhere deep down inside yourself, there's a murderer, or a rapist, or some kind of pervert lurking. You don't know how far you might go when pushed, do you? Worrying. I do. I've been there.
Bag of fish and chips, please, when you're ready, Harry.
You've been promoted, eh?
Sorry?
Well, you're not in uniform, are you? Undercover, is it?
No, not exactly.
Anything on?
I don't know. Salt and vinegar. A bit more than that. Keep going.
Are you sure you didn't want any a minute ago?
Well, it's not for me, is it? You got any chilli sauce?
Yeah. Hope your mate's got a sense of humour.
Soon find out, won't we?
Morning. Smells different, don't you think?
Hadn't thought about it.
It does, believe me. Perhaps you only notice things when they're not there.
Try telling that to the cases. Their son's been missing for long enough.
You had to go and spoil it, didn't you?
Do I have to remind you why we're here?
There.
That's where the body's buried.
That's where the body was buried.
You picking me up on my grammar?
No. It was buried, but it was moved. Come to think of it, it was a bit further in.
Well, go on, keep up with him then. Jim Carver. James. Do you remember the lockups behind Brim Road? Yeah, I know they've been demolished. Listen, I want you to do me a favour.
I want to see Mr. Meadows. No, I haven't got a bloody appointment. It's none of your business. I must see Mr. Meadows.
Tom?
Oh, Mr. Brownlow. Somebody with some sense at last.
Who are you? Tom Casey.
They let him out, Mr. Brownlow. The bastard who killed my son. They got him here.
So was it or wasn't it?
It's difficult to remember.
Oh, come on. It's not every day you bury the body of a 12-year-old kid.
Or is it? This, or somewhere like this, is where we dug him up.
We?
Me and Max.
Real name? So how'd you know this, Max?
Through the circle of friends.
And what did he do? Call you up and say, "Oi, Jonesy, fancy a spot of grave robbing?"
There's no need to be like that.
You're not making any sense, and I'm losing patience.
There was a shallow grave. Max panicked and asked me to help him move the body.
Was it Michael Casey?
I was drunk. I had to be.
That's no excuse.
So where did you take it?
I'm feeling sick.
You haven't got time to be sick.
Must be the fish and chips I had last night.
If I was a cynic, I might say that you knew about those lockups. I might also say that this entire thing is a hoax, thought up by you to draw attention to yourself.
Gov, he is looking a bit peaky.
He's doing this deliberately.
Why would I do that?
You tell me.
I'm hoping to move back to Sun Hill. The last thing I want to do is upset the local constabulary.
I am not the local constabulary. Take him back the car.
Besides, the clues are already there. All you have to do is knock.
Don't worry. We are.
I'm sorry, Tom.
Yeah, Jenny told me.
Yeah, I gathered that.
First time she's spoken to me in 6 months. You found his body yet?
They're working on it.
They killed my boy.
We don't know that for sure.
We do.
Well, coming in here ranting and raving's not going to help.
It helps me.
Everyone who worked on that case did everything they could.
But it wasn't enough, was it? Huh? Without his body, he hadn't got anything. Just a couple of blokes who were last seen bundling my boy in the back of a Ford Escort.
We were all deeply affected by it.
Yeah, but you could walk away from it, couldn't you? Not me, not Jenny. We had to live with it morning, noon and night. It split us up. Now Jones is out early. And for what?
Well, if we find Michael's body...
If?
If. And he gives us the name of the ringleader, he'll receive early parole.
Well, that's some price.
If he's got information, they should be allowed to beat it out of him.
Who?
Jones, not release him early for telling us what he should be telling us anyway.
Yeah, I know, but this is the 90s, Eddie.
Sierra 1, 52 Gladstone Lane. Criminal damage. Man with a can of spray paint. Suspects on.
You want to take that?
Yep.
Sierra Oscar from Sierra 1, we'll take that.
A migraine.
He's stalling.
Do you want me to get heavy with him?
There's no point. He'd probably think he'd scored some kind of moral victory.
Oh, he's got morals, is he?
Yeah. Surprised me and all. Listen, Jim Carver's running round for me at Sunhill. I'm going back to check with him. Get Laughing Boy some lunch, then come back to the Nick.
What about the mole?
He seems harmless. Just keep him away from me.
That's all right, big man. You sit down, play your end out.
That's okay, I had a lousy hand anyway.
Well, in that case, why don't you join us for lunch? Dave?
All right. So, what do we fancy?
Fish and chips all right, Cole?
Not so much salt this time.
What's all this about then, eh? Come on.
Do you know who lives here? Hey?
Eddie! Eddie! I wouldn't bother.
Well, it appears that half the lockups were empty at the time. And those that weren't?
Well, 2 were being rented out by a motor mechanic who moved his business over to those industrial units in South Park.
Clean?
Oh, yeah. Then there was a local family, but they've been checked out. And 3rd was a market trader. None of them are names, but there are still 2 to be found.
Yeah, well, someone must have rented that lockup. Someone must have had the keys. They would never have risked taking that kid there unless they knew it was safe.
Crime Ocker understaffed, are they?
Just talking over old times, wouldn't we, James?
Yes, Gov.
I'll bet. So, have you had lunch yet?
Lunch is for wimps.
What the sort of lunch I'm talking about?
What are you paying?
I'm asking.
You can always stick it on the stationery budget.
Right, if anybody calls, we're at a meeting.
Yes, Gov.
These should be cut right down. Improves new growth.
You know the comment you made earlier?
What comment?
You said the clues are already there.
Well, it's obvious, isn't it?
Is it?
All crimes are puzzles, and all puzzles have clues. Ergo, you just have to know where to look.
Mr. Burnside was right. You knew those lockups had been demolished.
How could I possibly know a thing like that? I've been inside 8 years.
The question is, who was going to benefit from them being demolished? Who was trying to hide what?
Sorry, Mr. Jones. They won't serve me.
Why?
Word is out. Everybody knows you're in town. It's only a matter of time before they figure out where.
Listen, Dave, I'm going back to the Nick. Something's come up.
So what do you want?
Mineral water? Well, some things do change, Jack.
Not that much.
No, you're right. Stick a large scotch in it.
2 large scotches, thanks. So how's the investigation going?
Well, you should know. Well, hasn't Duncan Lennox been reporting back to you as often as you'd like?
He's there to help you.
Yeah, sure.
He's a clever man, Carl Jones.
He likes to play games.
Yeah, tell me about it. We had him in for questioning 3 times, and he hardly broke sweat. The worst thing about him was that he always seemed to be enjoying it.
Yeah. He thinks it's a challenge. He likes to give you something and then he wants more back from you.
Yeah, well, whatever. There's always a purpose behind it.
I don't doubt it. The question is, what?
Just the man, Jim.
I thought you were at the safe house.
Have you been running errands for Burnside? So, you find out anything about the lockups?
All right. Lavinia, what's the problem with the canteen staff?
We're on strike. They won't serve us because they think we're going to smuggle food down to Carl Jones.
How is that all?
I mean, we're not that happy about Jones being here ourselves.
No, that's right. Lavinia, would you and the staff be happy to serve food and drink as long as it's consumed only in the canteen area?
Well...
Good, that's settled then.
Mayor was a member of the Circle of Friends, right?
Right.
And it wasn't till after he was arrested that the lockups had been sold off, probably by this Max character, frightened that Mayor was going to talk.
That could just be coincidence.
Could be, but that's not what Jones is telling us. He's hinted that he's already given us the biggest clue. So it's not who was renting the lockups, it's who had them demolished.
Well, that was done by committee through a board of trustees.
Comprising of school governors, teachers and parents and the like.
Yeah.
Could be any one of them.
But who proposed the idea? Who was pushing it the most?
Well, there's nothing here that can tell us that. I mean, maybe the solicitors would know.
Well, what are you waiting for then?
What we have to do is give the cases access to Jones.
How do you mean?
He's a paedophile, right?
Yeah.
So morally, he doesn't accept that's wrong.
Go on.
But murder, well, that's a different ballgame. That's why after 8 years he's given in to his guilt and decided to help us with our inquiries.
And there's a little matter of an early parole.
Yeah.
But that doesn't answer why now, does it? I mean, what's the logic to it?
I don't know. But the key is his guilt. Now, if we can parade the dead boy's parents in front of him, I think he'll crack. Can you get the cases?
I don't know. Persuade me.
Put a face to the victim. Play on his guilt.
If it backfires, I'll have to pick up the pieces.
Yeah, but if it leads to the burial site, it'll be worth it.
Got him.
Where?
Philip Inglet, former headmaster, was elected chair of the Board of Governors and was given the go-ahead to sell off some of the school's assets.
And the first thing to go were the lockups on Brim Road?
Exactly.
So do you reckon he's connected to the circle of friends? I mean, is he Max?
He's got to be. Scott, you get in touch with the DCI. He'll want to ask Jones about this. All we have to do is to find Max, also known as Philip Inglet.
Okay. All right, Dave.
I am privileged. 2 DCIs. It's a long time no see, Mr. Meadows, Gov. We should do this more often.
I think once every 8 years is enough for me.
I've asked DCI Meadows to join us because he was involved with the original investigation.
Fine by me.
Does the name Philip Inglet mean anything to you?
He employed me as a gardener some years ago. Gardening's my thing.
Especially digging.
At the school?
Yes.
How long did you work there?
They dispensed with my services in 1984.
You mean you were sacked?
It was a personal matter.
Between you and Inglet?
No. Philip was always a gentleman. He and I remained friends.
So what was it then? Were you caught with your hand down the back of some kid's trousers?
It's not relevant as to why we're here.
We'll be the judge of that.
It was petty theft, not something I'm very proud of.
You say that you remain friends. Did that carry over into your stay at Her Majesty's pleasure?
He wrote to me while I was in prison. He never visited.
Did he mention the lockups in Brim Road?
He may have.
Oh, come on, either he did or he didn't. You don't forget something like that.
He did mention in one of his letters that the school had sold some land where a new housing estate was to be built.
Was Inglet involved in Michael's abduction?
No one really knew Philip, not like I did. He was a clever man.
And you called him Max. He was the one who phoned you, right?
You're holding all the cards. If you can't see the hand I've dealt you, that's your loss.
I could always take you back.
Where?
Prison. Not that nice little hotel up north. Somewhere closer to home, where I can keep an eye on you.
OK, Frank.
We'll find Inglet. And you won't look so smug.
DCI Burnside, please. He's not going to like this. Gov, we found Philip Inglet.
Thank you, Joe. Okay. All right. Tom?
No, thanks.
Jennifer?
No, thank you.
Okay. Right, well, a DCI Burnside and myself thought it might be beneficial for you three to meet up. We felt it might help you to share your grief, and for Carl to say what he knows, so that he can see for himself the effect that he's had.
Did you kill my son?
No.
But you know who did, don't you?
Jennifer, why don't you explain to Carl exactly what the effect has been on you and Tom?
We had a good marriage, Tom and I, some time ago.
Is this necessary?
Yes.
I'm not saying that there weren't problems, normal problems. Never enough money. Well, there never is there? Sorry, I'm waffling.
No, it's all right, Jennifer. You just take your time.
Tom was at the post office, but he had to do part-time bar work as well. I was working at the local supermarket. Didn't really get enough time with Michael. It was our baby. 12 at the time. But just a baby all the same.
That's half the trouble. You're treating him like a girl.
All right, Tom.
There was nothing exceptional about him. He wasn't any good at sport, and his schoolwork was average. Maybe even a bit below. But he liked music. Unremarkable, really. Except to us. Except the way he died. He did die, didn't he?
What about me, eh? Me? They'll forget about the dad. The day he went missing, I was called in for, what's it called, Mr. Meadows?
Routine questioning.
Me? I was a suspect in my own son's disappearance. I actually thought I'd killed him. Half the neighbourhood did. Probably some of them still do.
You were too hard on him.
You see?
He was scared of you.
He was my boy! But maybe they were right. Maybe I was responsible. I had half a day off. I was at home. The day that he went missing. And I needed some fags. Needed. God. So I sent Michael out for him. I couldn't wait till Jenny got home. I was knackered. I was too lazy to go off my arse and go myself. And why bother when you've got a kid who can run errands for you? Now, our local shop is just up the road. But they didn't have my brand, and the offie wouldn't serve him. So Michael, he walked on a mile further up the road. Because he didn't want to come home without the right thing. And he's probably too scared to come home. Only he never did come home. And it was my fault.
The worst thing is the uncertainty. The not knowing. We need to know. We need to know everything. When he was picked up, where he was taken. Did he suffer? Where's he buried?
Was Philip Inglet the Max who phoned you? Was Max the leader of the circle? Did Philip Inglet murder Michael Casey?
I got a phone call from him. It was about 3 weeks after your boy went missing. Philip wanted my help in disposing of a body. Philip told me that he and Mayor had picked up a boy off the street and taken him to Broome Road. They went too far. I wasn't there.
Of course you were.
Then they took the body up to Canley Fields and dug a shallow grave. Philip wanted it moved to a place where it would never be found.
Can you take us there?
You've got to believe me. I wasn't there. Not when they... I love kids. I wouldn't have harmed your son. Not like that.
I feel sorry for you. I really do.
They made quite a nice job of them.
What are you talking about?
The changing room showers. It was all mud and concrete when we brought the body here. Simple enough to bury it in the foundations.
It's looking good, Gov. According to the plans, the showers were added in late 1990, around about the time Michael went missing.
What kind of a man kills a child and then buries him in a school ground?
Perhaps it appealed to his sense of humour. More important, he could look out on his handiwork every day then.
When did you find out Philip Inglet was dead?
His sister wrote to me end of last year. Told me he'd had a stroke.
You knew it was safe to come out. Stuff the parents and the justice of it all.
Max. Philip Inglet. He was the leader of the circle, wasn't he?
Gov, they found something.
So what have we got? An immature skeleton. At least I think so.
You think so?
Well, we've only uncovered the skull so far. Part of the vertebrae, scapula. But it all looks intact.
Anything else?
There's a chain round the neck.
What kind of chain?
St. Christopher.
A lot of good that did him.
Is it a him?
Ask me later.
Was Michael wearing a St. Christopher, Jack? Get that out of my sight.
I finally managed to disgust you.
I'd go all the way over to Shadwell for this kebab.
Kebab?
Yeah, don't worry. It's salad. Take it or leave it.
Never mind, Carl. You'll be able to get your own food soon enough.
Yeah, right.
Is everyone all right?
What harmed?
They know he's here. That's what happened.
Bit late for playing postman, isn't it?
All right. All right.
Okay, Dad.
Yeah. Who are you?
Steve Potter. Jennifer Casey's my sister. And he
murdered my nephew.
I'm not happy about this. It's for your own safety.
It was one brick.
Just ring the bell if you need anything, Sarge.
We bought him the St. Christopher for Christmas. We never got round to getting it blessed by the priest.
And the keys?
Yeah, there is.
Are you sure? I'm really sorry.
It's over.
Thank you very much, Mr. Burnside.
For what?
For putting an end to all this.
Don't worry, Mr. Casey. I haven't finished yet.
All I'm asking is you give me just 2 minutes with him. 2 minutes.
What's the charge? Criminal damage?
Yes, Sarge.
And you're the arresting officer?
Sarge.
All right to go straight through, Matt. The parents have identified Michael Casey's body.
Be my guest. Treat the place as your own.
You the bloke in charge?
Why?
He's running a one-man hate campaign, Gov.
Michael Casey was my nephew.
This picture of Jones. Not a very good likeness.
I won't recognise him anywhere.
Really? You know he's thinking of moving back into the area?
He wouldn't dare. I'll kill him.
Matt, which cell are you putting him in?
As far away from Jones's cell as possible.
Well, that's not very friendly. Not after you've made all this effort to meet the bloke. Come here.
I don't think that's a very good idea, Gov.
I'll be brief. Frank. Carl. Got someone for you to meet. This is Mr. Potter. Reckons he's got a very good memory for faces. He's already redecorated your old gaff. Now he wants to rearrange your face furniture. Oh, by the way, Mr. Potter, your sister's just ID'd the body.
I'll kill him. I'll kill him!
No, you won't. Get out.
You're dead!
Get out! Get out of
You're dead! You're dead!
Got it.
Let go of me!
Get
Let go of me! A bloody animal! I'm gonna kill him!
I'm sorry about that, Carl. Mind you, you'll probably be having second thoughts about moving back to Sun Hill. Rough area.